actually streaming. No, not recording, sorry.
Oh,
No.
we've been streaming this whole
guys,
time.
hello to Twitch. Hi.
I've just
Hello,
quickly
Hello.
Fans episode
Cows
0.
at the end.
I just quickly ended it to change it to recording. But yeah, so quickly for those that I was streaming by accident. They've left the Kari-Io Cobra lair, began setting up camp, stopped a fire, and it's the middle of the afternoon. The rays of the sun are shining through the evergreens, the maples, and the cherry blossoms are beginning to form as spring makes its way. As you gather just at the entrance or within the heart of the forest, Gulbahar, as you begin your cooking, I'm gonna read out what you had written after I get a little thing going. Just give me a moment.
I hope that I was both, metaphorically cooking and like making it sound actually enticing. Because I was like, shit, what do I do with hot snake meat? How do I make that palatable? What am I in the mood for? I think I had like fajitas that day, and I was like, you know what? Marinated meat sounds really good.
Soup it up.
Soup it the fuck up. You can't go wrong with a soup. You really can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, you can.
Actually, to be fair, I got very bad food poisoning once, but unrelated. As Gulbahar, you had gathered the onions and the garlic and the greens using some cooking wine that you had on hand. And like, what kind of spices were they? Were they like warming? Were they full of heat? Were they fragrant? What was the spice mix you had in your rations?
So, I think since Gulbahar did like take a raw bite out of that snake, so he kind of can tell it's like what the base profile is before cooking.
Obviously,
I
smoky.
imagine that smoky. You already have. It's almost like a barbecue flavor that it has to it.
Barbecue
So
chicken
I think
thigh.
more fragrant and tangy. Yeah, exactly. So I think in that case, you want something a little like. You want to lit that. He was going to add some spice to that to kind of break through that smokiness, but also maintain that almost tangy sweetness too, sweet and hot and sweet at the same time almost. Where it's more complicated. Yeah, it's more complicated with flavor, but it comes together because it's a lot like a barbecue, like a smoked chicken.
Yeah.
Some cayenne pepper in that bitch. Pardon my French.
No, and like as you've got this heat, this almost fiery, mixed in with that natural smokiness from the Kari-Io Cobra steak, with the garlic and the greens prepared, with your rice having been boiled and steamed, the steaks charred even further, enriching that flavor. It's less curry and more. It's a style of Shin cuisine that isn't super. I say super common, but isn't one that is as well known in the general consensus. It's closer to Nagahari style grilling. But as you cook it, you would have you might have done that technique where you create a mesh out of twigs to create a grill, as you could flip the steak over and over again, as you would with fish. And as you're preparing it, you with the wine and the rations you have, the spices you had, the mix you have it's on hand. It's normal to you as you prepare it. To the rest of the group, it's not the most. It's not something you guys have smelt before, but it still is no less delicious. But Piyar, you do recognize it as as the group were as the rest of the group were doing their own thing or hanging around at camp, as Gulbahar's cooking, Piyar, the smell takes you back. The smell takes you. The smell takes you across the continent. As you guys, as a group, if I do this, as a group, you are all, you're all here. But in this moment, Piyar, the smell takes you away. And takes you all the way. Elliot, I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes so I know you don't like the emotion.
Oh.
Then you can open your eyes again, Elliot.
It lagged, I'm good.
Perfect. It sends you all the way to the opposite side of the essentially what is the known world to you. Back to the mountains of the Boris Islands, near the giant steppes. You smell home as the spices enrich the Karu-Io. The Karu-Io being the Io of the Karu type of cobra, being native specifically to Haida-Io. But there is also a Karula cobra of Kengala. Or what? Actually, no, there still would be. But like as you are smelling the meats, smelling the meat cook, as the wild greens also are being given a few bits of char themselves. As the rice steams, the steaming rice wafts towards you, and it gathers together. It takes you back to when you were in the kitchen with your Ama. And how do you feel, Piyar, in this moment? Like as a group, you guys might be feeling a bit lost and out of place and dejected, but in this moment, Piyar, are you distracted? Are you feeling nostalgic? What's the mood?
Piyar's, yeah, nostalgia, nostalgia, and a little homesick because she hasn't seen her mom in quite a while. She's away from all of her family back home.
Mm-hmm.
Her giant family.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended.
As you feel a homesickness, does it elevate or does it heighten as you spend more time with the group? As although everyone else's accents have a bit of crackle, the dialect of Haida-Io lingered in them. Most of them have crackle in their tones. Gulbahar is significantly different and noticeably familiar to you, as you can hear the fragments of his sprinkle, which is the dialect of Kengala, which to those that have never heard a character speak with that dialect. Sprinkle, basically, where crackle is it can become quite high pitched and sung, mimicking flames. Pops and crackle pops are added to replicate a bursting log, and using shortened sounds as the pitch grows higher and higher as the sentence grows on. Sprinkle, on the other hand, is a variety of mixes in a variety of clicks, and on certain phrases, on certain letters, the pitch shifts, and variations of the islands change based on because of the nature of like the coastal and the evolving nature of Kengala's just natural structure of like having so much seafaring and trade with the wider world. You there's like that like hint of even Bakoran with like a strong focus on phonetics and syllables. Piyar, you hear those inflections, those pitches, those clicks as you listen to Gulbahar. And like as like you how long have you been feeling homesick? Out of curiosity. Since you got to Tajima, was it?
No, probably because she's only been there what, a couple weeks.
Did you come with the?
Probably like the.
Did you come with the other Kengala refugees, or did you come on your own accord?
I came on my own.
So like maybe it would hearing like as you spent a bit of time in Tajima, you heard these music boxes that were like placed all over the camp that sound like dropping water. Has it just kind of built and built?
Yeah, because this is the longest she's ever been away from any of her family. Just like if it wasn't, she was at least with her mom if she wasn't like with her dad's family or anything like that. So this has been like the first time that she's actually been like out on her own, basically.
Then what about you, Gulbahar, as well? I was like, you cook this Kengan variation of cobra, or this Kengan dish on a hide cobra. Does it take you back home as well? Does it take you back on that path along the across Surreallampost? Or is it just almost in like that natural state of just need to like make something to survive? How are you feeling, Gulbahar?
Whatever Gulbahar cooks, you know, how he grew up and the flavors he grew up with, that will never leave him. And even though they're in a state right now where things are pretty dire, especially for Adiemus, being able to turn to food and to turn to something so familiar, it's always a very, I guess, emotionally intimate choice. He's been here for a while. I can't quite remember how long, but he misses home every day. And in order to cook something like this, even though it's just a bit different, everything else is as familiar as he can get it. And, you know, as he's cooking, he can see his family and his friends in that little tight-knit village. And he can remember how simple things were at a time where the only real things that you worried about was, you know, your job for the day and who was gossiping about what. But when he opens his eyes, he's here in the present, staring on at this fire, making sure it's, you know, not burning anything, but he's just reminded that he can't really go back. And he's rather quiet when he cooks for that reason.
As you focus, as the rest of the group prepare camp, sit around, and just gather themselves, as I'm gonna ask you all to, if you all would like to do a short rest and roll your hit dice, and then just tell me what you.
Thank God.
Yes.
And tell me what HP you guys get. How we're gonna do this, basically, if you roll your hit dice, if you put in chat at the end of rolling all your hit dice for me, and then I'll add those to your characters for you. But as like you guys are rolling doing short rest, you can just click the button for everything else. Gulbahar and Piyar, because you both, it'd be, especially with how homesick you guys are, it'd be impossible to ignore how both of you sound not the same, but alike. We're in a world where every it would be like as if you were two stones or two bits of sea glass in the middle of like a pebble beach. Both smoothed out by time amongst unfamiliar stones, but there's someone just like you. Do either of you take this moment where the rest of the group are maybe distracted or away from each other to even just like ask about home?
Yeah, I think Piyar would ask Gulbahar, like, just basically, I would ask first, how he knew. Well, I would tell him that it smelled like home, and I'd ask how, and tell him, like, my ama used to make something like this. You know, where did you learn this from?
As he's cooking, like, you know, he's opened his eyes and kind of come to at that moment, kind of going into autopilot. But when PR comes over, he pauses and, you know, kind of tilts his head, and, you know, he's noticed that he and PR share that same dialect, but, you know, there's never really been a chance to talk about it, where it's, you know, it's there, it's in the air, but like you don't really have the time to focus on it until now. And he kind of just, you know, smiles a little bit. I learned from my own mother, and she learned from hers. Unless I would assume it is just because of where we hail from. But it'd be very strange if we were that far apart. Perhaps the recipe just made its way among many people. That's the nature of a homeland, is it not?
It is. I was wondering because you speak very similarly to me, and I had a feeling, but with the food, it made me almost sure. How long has it been since you've been in the mountains?
I have to admit, I don't know. And it pains me to say that. The days have blurred. The reason I'm out here. I suppose I'm just waiting to be done so I can go back home when it feels like home again. But I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't know when I will be.
Carol just kind of nod her head and kind of just like put a hand on Gulbahar's shoulder, not anything crazy, just almost like a I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And
He,
like,
yeah. Go on.
oh, go ahead.
No, go on.
Oh, I'm like, well, it's still beautiful.
Oh, it is. It always will be. I just wish that it was in its own hands, so to speak. I was not exactly on the front lines, but when Ida Shaw took over, things changed. For the worse. It's why I'm out here. That's what I mean when I want home to feel like home again. It's nice to know that. It's nice to know that someone else who understands is here. Someone else who grew up with the same things, even if they just look a little bit different than each other. It's important to have that in such distant lands.
It is. And Pierre will just kind of like nod understandingly.
Hopefully we won't have to be... Oh, go on, sorry.
No, you're good, go ahead.
I just hope that we won't be homesick for much longer.
Me neither. My Amma and my Appa's side of the family, they are still back there.
I hope
Thankfully,
they are well.
they're safe. Yes.
Oh, good.
My Appa's family does a very good job of protecting. So, at least where they're at is safe.
I admit I haven't heard from my family in a time, but our home is rather isolated. I think that's what gives us a bit of an advantage. But we still had to rely on traders a great deal. So word and attitudes would reach us very quickly. But I wonder why they don't write anymore.
I hope the reason that they're not writing is it's to keep them safe and you safe.
I hope so too.
And Pierre will just kind of give like a big sigh of just one of like appreciation that she knows her family is safe, but also just like feeling the weight of his words.
And he stares. You know, he's intimidating. He just has that look on him. But he just kind of blinks and looks back at the rest of the party. I suppose I just have to do what I can to make sure that the people around me are safe. I admit it's... I came to Tajima for a very specific reason, for liberation, to work towards it. I didn't expect I'd grow so attached to so many different people. But here I am, making sure that we find the truth of someone I never knew I thought I would know. Such strange characters. But that's the joy of traveling too.
And Piyar will just kind of, she like gives like a small laugh and she like nods because even though she's good at making friends, she just didn't expect to be able to, I guess, connect with people as quickly as what she did.
Mhm.
And it's just and she just kind of looked at him. She was like, it's kind of reassuring, isn't it? Everybody here at camp, everybody working together. You know, we're all
It
here
is.
to like support each other.
It is. It's. It's not new. But it's new enough.
In a way, it kind of feels like home. Because it was the same way
does.
for me back at home. It's just, it's a home, but in a different location.
Exactly. We can hold on to that, at least.
Very much so.
As you both come to terms with your feelings on like Tashima and that longing for home, the emotions kind of just you fall into a set of emotions as you had begun plating up and preparing the food. As the rest of the group, you've gathered around the campfire. The fires hushed your conversation from their ears in this moment. But as you start to plate up a piece of your home presented to the rest of the group, I'm gonna ask how you all feel as you take a bite of this fiery, this sweet, this juicy piece of meat. It's unique in that like its shape is round, like the bone. Would you have left it on the bone in Gulbahar when you grilled it?
I think so. You know, one, it'd be kind of annoying to pick all that out.
Yeah.
Admittedly, especially when you're just kind of grilling it, and also it's a natural handle. Get to using your hands.
Yeah. And then
dig in.
would you have kept the skin on?
Ooh, of course. Why would I get rid
Excellent.
of the skin? Because the skin is where the flavor is.
Excellent. As you all have on your plates anyone vegetarian? Any of the characters vegetarian in this group? We're ready for GunBugMan to be like, I am.
Not specifically.
If it's
Free, he will eat it.
Perfect.
Yeah, Adiemus will eat any food, but he does
Vegetarian.
prefer veggies.
Vegetarian.
Preference-tarian. Oh no, freetarian, sorry, is what you said.
Vegetarian.
But yeah, as like
You think Piyar got this big off of vegetables?
a mound of steamed fluffy rice, prepared in the Kengan way. Coconut and lime is quite common. Didn't use any tinned coconut, didn't have any lime on hand, but you still have this fragrant rice prepared, ready to go with a set of charred wild greens. They've got a bitter vegetal taste that greens obviously would have. They're marked with the mesh that Gulbahar had used to bring out a sweet bitterness is how I describe it. There's bite to them along their stems. The leafy bits you might have used to wrap up the meat and the rice if you wanted to, like almost like a wrap, or even like as if it were roti, using it to make a budki, which is the word for biteful, basically scooping at it, eating it like that. And with the steak itself, the bone in the middle having the marrow that was within having rendered out and cooked through the meat, creating a little hole, as Gulbahar said, almost as if like it was its own like a ring, a giant ring of meat, basically, where the skin has been charred completely black, creating a bark around the edges, while the steak is kind of like fish, where like, it kind of ribs out in like a V shape, where you can see the meat as it flakes away, acting like fish, tasting like chicken, but with that very heavy smokiness, fiery peppers, and that just intense barbecue flavors mixing with garlic, with that rich, sweet and zesty, for lack of a word, wild garlic, and the flecks of green from the garlic as well. As going down the list, as you eat the meat, how do you guys feel as you guys take your rest and wait? As I'd like to know, Mercy, you might still have that white rabbit, the Hosen rabbit you gathered. Hold on to that for me, Mercy.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, the poor
Oh yeah, I
rabbit.
forgot about it.
Skelebone, as you're eating, as you eat dinner, or early dinner, as it's only maybe 4 or 5 in the evening, as you're eating early dinner, are you thinking on that letter that you picked up, or that brief that you found within the cave, or are you focused on the task at hand? How are you feeling? Skelebone?
Stunned to silence, I guess.
Stunned.
Who's going first?
It was Skelebone. Drake.
Oh.
I'll just message
Probably
them.
was I called and didn't.
That's right, Waldus will move over
Adiemus
to...
is like having like this. He's having this moment of like agony where he's like, I don't know, like where my troop is. What if they're dead?
You
What
just
if
see
they're
him
just
like
super
eating,
dead?
and like, the
Adam's
sun
just
spike of
having a
anxiety,
full-out
like looking up and
breakdown.
looking around at everyone, like hello.
Hello.
Well, how are you feeling, GunBugMan, as you eat this delicious free meal?
GunBugMan has left the company of others to eat without his mask on,
I
because
see.
otherwise it's impossible. But he's very happy there's free food.
As you move away, actually, I'm gonna note, because Mercy being on watch. Mercy, you watch as you before you even get a chance to eat, GunBugMan has like left. How far does GunBugMan walk away? Does GunBugMan go behind a tree? Does GunBugMan run away?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
back into the cave?
Like behind some trees and bushes, like close-ish to the party, just far enough so no one can look his way.
Gotcha. Well, you know the dangers, Mercy. Do you allow GunBugMan to leave the vicinity of the group? Or do you pick him up by the head?
The moment this guy goes behind a tree, Mercy is appearing by his side.
Is the
But
rabbit
like-
still
like
in
wings.
hand?
Eagle with the ring.
Where's the rabbit? Is my next question.
The rabbit's like sticking out of his shirt. So there's a fly drinking my
Yes.
whip, and it fell in.
Oh, bastard.
Alright, that's just on my desk now. Anyway. And he just kind of tilts his head GunBugMan words, and he goes, "Hey, where are you going?"
Just getting a secluded place so I can eat properly.
Yeah, you were there when I was saying there's things that will eat you out here.
Probably, but I forgot.
Yeah, no, you're not leaving the group.
I'll be by day 3.
Mercy raises an eyebrow. And, why?
The mask.
He blinks. What about it?
It's my secret identity, you see. I can't reveal it just to anyone.
Well, you know what else you can't reveal when you're dead? Wait,
Most
you
things.
know what I mean.
No. Have no idea.
Yeah, if you die out here, it's getting revealed anyway, you know? So we're gonna... I don't
See,
know.
that's where the tricky part is. I won't die.
And even if you do, I'll make sure your mask never comes off.
She just
Thank
looks
you.
out and he goes, get back to camp.
You just see like Calster around the tree next to you.
I was just staring at him. Yeah, no, get back to camp.
I'm pretty close. Just need to hide behind the tree.
Okay, then I'll sit here
Yeah, but look away
and
though.
be cold also. Sure.
He looks directly at you this time.
Yeah, Mercy's like, I'm not gonna be responsible for you when you get fucking mangled by a Churel, okay? He like,
Food.
I think he would insist GunBugMan, even if it's like 10 feet away, come back to the fire with him to get his food, and then he'll just go and sit like 5 feet away from GunBugMan, faced directly towards him.
Look the other way.
He turns around.
Thank you. Now don't peek.
Mercy is so over it.
GunBugMan takes off his mask and he starts chomping down the food.
Minecraft eating noises.
I think Mercy cares enough to fuck with him right now. Because Mercy eats like his food's going to get up and run away.
GunBugMan does the same.
God.
You both need those dog bowls that force you to slow the fuck down. Come on.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
Well, what about you, Mercy? As you eat, how do you find the meal? Well, I didn't ask Nemo. Sorry, not Nemo. Sorry, GunBugMan. Do you enjoy the cobra, or is cobra not
Of
to
course,
your liking?
it's free and it's food.
There you go. Mercy, what about you? How are you feeling, and how do you enjoy your meal?
I mean, Mercy would eat dirt if it was the only option, and he wouldn't
Wow, what
complain
a
about it.
compliment.
But this shit's real good. He's pleasantly surprised, even if it doesn't really show on his face. It's a real treat to have like actually good food.
Excellent. And like, what about like as leadership settled on you? How are you feeling with the group, and how are you feeling with your task?
Oh, Mercy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, after the whole debacle with the forest fire, and I think the radio is still on. See, there's no reason for him to have noticed that it's on. He's like, okay, things are finally settled down, but he frankly feels disappointed in himself because we haven't found, like, we've done all this shit, and we've frankly eliminated a threat to the camp, but it's not the mission he was sent on. It's not the thing he was told to do. It's not his task. It's not his job. And it's like, well, okay, we wasted all this time in his head, even though camp is arguably safer now. But we still have no idea where Adiemus' troop is. And with Adiemus, like, not having a good time, he hasn't put those two things together. But he's like, well, now this is awkward, and I don't know how to emotionally wrangle people, so I hope someone else just does it. He's just, I think, disappointed in himself and a little bit annoyed at reality.
Mhm. Piyar, how do you feel as you have your meal?
Piyar feels amazing. Like, this is the first time she's had a meal that's like from home, and it's kind of bittersweet because she, like I said, this is the first like meal that she's had that's like from her home, but at the same time, like, it brings back memories of her family and like of like, you know, her dad has passed, and like that was one of the big things like for their family, was like it was always her mom and her dad all cooked in the kitchen together.
Mhm.
Like that was like their family time. Each of them like had like a job that they did for their meals.
What about you, Gulbahar? How are you feeling?
Especially after the talk with PR, like kind of, you know, more is churning through his mind that's like not really related to the task at hand. Just more so like, yeah, I really haven't heard from my family in a while. Like, I hope they're really okay. You know, amidst all this, he's like, you know, what is my personal next step? You know, I'm training to get better, but you know, what are we going to do about, you know, this whole like Kanga law not being independent anymore, and Ida Shah being like, you know, controlling it, but also like, you know, amidst all that, you know, he kind of saw Adiemus kind of break down a little bit, and you know, it kind of again pulls him back to the present, like what he talked about with PR. Like even though he's eating and he has this, you know, this reset of having something really familiar to turn to, it's a, you know, it's a maelstrom of thoughts, so he can't really pinpoint one thing or another, but the only thing that's constant is that the RBF is real, and if he's staring like at a random point in space, and if it looks like he's like, I think at points it looks like he's like glaring people down, but he's like not, he doesn't know what he's doing it.
Mm.
Got the Kubrick stare while eating my dinner.
So is anyone gonna actually talk to Adiemus?
He would actually be like kind of silent on his own, just away from the group. No, not
I
like
think
not away from the camp, but like just turned away.
I am going to come to Adiemus, but I am going to save him for last. Because next I want to go to Drake. How are you feeling? As like, I've just sent you just a message describing what the meal was like. But as you, like, as a group, like, you guys have come up with nothing. But, like, you've come up with this letter regarding Project Leo. And I'll put it in, I'll send it to you again so you can have a look-see at it. But how are you feeling, Drake, as you eat? How are you enjoying your meal, or is the meal are you unable to savor the flavors because of the thoughts running through your mind? What is going on inside Drake's head?
After the fight and being able to have some time to himself, hunting for herbs and seasoning and all that, he had some time to think. I feel like it's clear that he looks very distressed still, but he's more composed than he was before. He can't really focus on the meal. He eats it, and is kind of out of it, and until he sees Adiemus, and he's like, okay, I gotta put myself behind, and he will actually go check on him. Because my insight is insane. He really doesn't say much. He kind of just pats him on the shoulder and just sits and finishes his meal with him. He doesn't know what to say, so he's just there.
Adiemus, you can see, has recovered somewhat. emotionally, but like he is very quiet, unnaturally so. He's usually very talkative around, especially around like eating and people. But at this point, he's very quiet while he eats.
And Drake won't press it. He will just be there eating with you in silence. Thinking about his own problems as you think about yours. And that's kind of all he does until he needs to do his guard duties.
You see, like Adams doesn't look at you, but like Callister does flutter onto his horns and like is facing your direction. Like just like from knowing him, you know that he's looking at you, but he's not actually looking at you.
Well, as like Drake and Adiemus, you sit together, Mercy, would you like to join them?
So Mercy doesn't know what all of this is about. He hasn't quite connected that.
Mhm.
But he heard Adiemus complaining about his burnt clothes. And he and Adiemus are friends. So, not overhearing anything happen between anyone else and him, I think eventually he'll say, well, to himself, well, someone has to do something. So he fishes like a spare set of clothes out of his pants pockets. And he just walks over and goes, here. And sets them on Adiemus's head.
Callister like flutters away and then lands down again. And looks at the clothes. He's like, thank you. He like grabs them and holds them up so he can inspect them with Callister.
What is the
It's
outfit?
like,
You go, sorry, go on.
yeah, it's like Mercy's clothes, but like maybe like a nicer, not a nice like nice clothes, but like nicer kept, which basically just means newer in his sake. Just set of plain common clothes, like they're just like the very plain shirts and pants he'd wear around camp, but these ones aren't completely covered in stains.
I'll change into these later.
Yeah, I can't have you wandering around in burnt clothes all day, can we? He like really awkwardly nods and backs away.
I start like playing with the like the fringes of his burnt clothes again. They're not horribly burnt; they're more just singed around like the edges. But
That would
yeah.
also, I guess, one important note would be that all of the backs are taken out of his shirts. So it's just a massive hole in the back of his shirt.
He like
the
holds up the
reverse
shirt and
move
like flips
window.
around and just sees the fucking hole.
Gonna get a bit chilly.
Thank you.
You feel a shiver down your spine because the hole is in the back of the shirt.
You know,
Go
I
to
think I can
bed.
make this work. He's gonna like you see him like perk up a little bit. I'll be right back as he goes around near the same tree that GunBugMan was at, but not not looking at him. And he begins to change. He's gonna use the shirt and flip around backwards so that his chest and like his pecs are exposed, and he's and then
He's feeling better
style
already.
He's gonna style it that way instead.
Yeah, and I imagine Mercy's like a shirt size or two larger than Adiemus, so he can just style it up.
Yeah, I like tear it a little bit and like tighten the waist so that it fits him quite well.
Get that shit cinched,
Yeah.
snatched
Yeah,
even.
that's how he's gonna style it there.
That's good. I guess anything else? So we're just waiting for Haruki to show up and
Yeah.
tell us if he's got any news.
So what I'm gonna ask is, while you're like at taking your long rest, while you're waiting for Haruki, would you have searched? Would you guys want to search the area, or do you stay planted?
I thought we were taking a short rest.
Yeah, short rest. While you're taking a short rest, would you want to search the area around you, or do you want to stay?
Haruki would clear it. He would make sure at least like a fairly large perimeter around them didn't have anything in it. And he would accept help
Drake?
looking around.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Drake would probably end up helping with that too.
Yeah, Gulbahar will also join, but instead of clearing for threats, I think what he's gonna focus on is looking for clues instead. Like maybe they're just kind of off the trail, and like they could be anywhere. Like we're in the middle of a forest, we just popped out of the ass end of a cave.
Right.
Like this troop could be anywhere, and so he's gonna just kind of take take advantage of this in this moment. And you know, after being kind of refreshed with the talk with Piyar and you know the food that he made and kind of collecting his thoughts a bit, he manages to focus and try to start getting back to finding this answer for poor Adiemus. You know.
While then, I'm gonna ask you guys if those are searching the area. Make if you're investigating or wanting to look for clues, investigation or perception. If you're just searching for like danger or anything like that, a nature or a survival, please.
Oh, I got plenty of perception.
I think Drake's gonna do the perception as well.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn.
Dang, gotta fucking show me up like that.
God damn
Can't have
it.
shit
That
at this
scene in
party.
Pirates of the
That is
Brain.
literally godly perception.
Gulbahar
Not
has
even
like the small telescope, and Drake comes up with a massive telescope.
like he's just like his eyes like just binoculars. Just, oh,
He holds up
Fucking
his hands.
Piyar smells sunshine.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find something.
Piyar's off her game today.
She is.
Probably no thanks to Gulbahar. Sorry about that.
Turned to her and said, "My parents are most likely dead."
It's
And
like,
then
yeah,
Piyar's over
I
here.
haven't heard from my village in a long time. I don't know what they're doing, but that's neither here nor there, right? Piyar's just like, oh, I've got it good, but this doesn't feel good.
Yeah. No.
It reminds me of that post. I had to remind it to the game, like the crew I play with on last night. It's this post where it's like someone's at the psych ward and the nurse is like, "Are you like legit sad?" It's the funniest thing to me here. It's like, oh, I'm so upset, and then something just gets told to you that just shocks you out of it. You're like, oh, what are you talking about? Except with Gulbahar and Piyar, it's like, yeah, you think you got it bad. I don't know how bad. I don't know that you're missing your home, but like, yeah, here's my insane lore drop.
Well, as like you guys are looking, yeah, Piyar, your mind might be is somewhere else, focused on home and your conversation with Gulbahar, and the meal that you've just had, and just home. Home is on the mind. While Mercy and Gulbahar, you two together, as you're searching the area, you start to see signs of, as like you look around the area, you'd see there's like a forest, like a worn wagon road, and a few tracks that like veered off the road. And as like you look at these tracks, you see signs of splintered wood. And as like you look at like these bits of broken red and like teal painted wood, I'm gonna ask you to roll me I'm gonna ask both of you to roll me a d10, please.
Okay. An 8.
9.
Can we roll one more time and get a 10?
Woo.
You find Gulbahar as you see knocked off the edge of near this broken splintered bit of wood. You see 2 sets of mango wood drumsticks, or a pair of mango wood drumsticks. Well, not Gulbahar, sorry, Mercy. As you search the area as well and follow the signs of the tracks, your weave sense senses a skull up ahead.
Mercy's nose is literally in the dirt right now.
Even I'm snuffling.
On all
through
fours,
the-
sniffling, yeah.
As you
And he walks forward. Yeah, he'd go find the skull.
as you make your way towards the skull, do you pick it up, or do you hold it, or do you just look at it? How do you interact
He
with it?
sniffs it first.
It smells. It smells of beast. Like a large creature. Its scent is covering it.
Does he smell wicker at all?
No.
Okay, then he picks it up.
As you hold it, it's lighter than a skull. Not 100% lighter than a normal skull. It's a few grams off. But as you pick it up, it feels almost smooth.
Oh.
Ceramic.
Oh.
Shakes it.
As you shake it,
Hello? Anybody in there?
there is nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's just a ceramic
Um,
skull.
I take it back to Gulbahar. And he just goes, "What the hell is this?"
And at that point, Gulbahar's he has the drumsticks in his hand and he's kind of looking them over and he looks over and sees the skull. Can he recognize, is it just a regular humanoid skull or
Yeah, it's like a human skull. Oh, I say human skull, like a human or an elf, or even a tiefling skull.
That's odd. And he kind of leans his head down to take a closer look. Where'd you find that?
Over there. He points to
Just-
somewhere nearby.
A few paces along, as you see, there's more signs of those wagon tracks, along the where Mercy was pointing, further into the woods.
Can I smell the mango wood?
Yeah. The mango wood has it's got a faint incensey smell, but it also smells like old person. It's lost its
Mercy immediately starts
mango-y.
sniffing the thing in Gulbahar's hands, and he's like, "Find some old people incense, or what is that?"
They're drumsticks. I think we
Oh.
might be on the track of Adiemus's troupe.
Yeah, shit. Maybe he'll recognize these. We should take him back.
We should. Let's get going then.
We'll come back to that. As
Can I cast my master tracker on the wagon tracks so that we can find them again easily?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's close enough that you if you came back in the general direction, you'd that back on
He
track.
mentally marks it down. I think he said that his people were on a wagon too, so
These with your master tracker, you can see there's with the sporadic like nature, like the wagon careening, like its markings in the ground, it looks like it was in a rush. Like you can sense agency in the tracks, as like they've like crunched and broken a few twigs and things here and there. There is sign of like time has passed, like there has been more leaf fall over them, but like as you like uncovered them, there's sign that this is there's something here. As
Yeah, I guess after he like walks over those tracks a little bit more and like pokes at him and everything, Mercy just turns back to Gulbahar and he says, "Yeah, I think this is it. Something to follow." And they head back.
Yes.
as GunBugMan, I'm gonna come back to you on your 21. Because I think it'll be determined based on what the group do in a moment, but like you... Actually, no, I'm not. I like GunBugMan. As like you are... I'm gonna actually do something. Just give me a second. GunBugMan, as like you are with the other two and following those wagon tracks. You actually spot signs of like blood, like little blood flecks along the path, and like you have this. Just even like just in this innate moment, like there's a gut feeling something bad happened along the path as you see a torn piece of paper shaped hidden amongst the leaves, and this piece of paper has a feline-like face scribbled onto it, as if like a child drew over it. And it's like this tiny piece of paper that's palm-sized, shaped and cut out like a man, just torn along its length, but not fully ripped in half. And that's along the tracks, GunBugMan, that Mercy and Gulbahar are following.
Citizens, there's appears to be something very bad happening here. He picks up the piece of paper and starts. Yes, the drawing. But, wow, the art is a little amateurish. This is not the bad part. He points at the trail again. There's blood along the trail.
Oh shit. Or sniff it.
Mm-hmm.
You have a strong nose.
Yeah, like that only adds to your sense of your master tracker. Like that's like in the direction that you guys are heading. Did you want to bring Did you want to show Adiemus the did you guys want to show each other like the stuff you found, the mango wood and the skull yet, or did you guys want to just follow?
Pass it around.
Passing it around. Here's what I found. About a stick.
Show and tell.
I got a rock.
Piece of
Yeah,
paper.
no, Piyar has the rock. Piyar has the rock.
Alright, we should run these back to Adiemus and get some confirmation, and I think I know where this thing headed.
Yeah, like as you head back, Adiemus, you immediately, as you look at the what's it called?
Drumsticks?
As you look at the drumsticks, Adiemus, you recognize them immediately. These are...
Hold on, I'm up a draft of one of my...
No, yeah, you pulled that up. It's like the drumsticks remind you of, or not remind you, but you recognize them immediately. They're unremarkable in their form, but like it's immediate. As even the smell, that old, yeah, exactly, that smell of just an old goblin is immediate.
Smells like an old musty goblin.
Yeah, and like you can feel the magic coming off of it, off the sticks, while the skull. The skull you recognize is a prop. A prop used in a performance that like would be almost used like a mask, but instead of placing it on one's head, it might be in place of one's head. Does that remind you of anyone?
Abzir.
There we go. As I'm gonna ask, as you look at the two bits of the two items, do they give a memory? Do they spark a reaction?
There was one time we did a production of Hamlet.
Oh my god.
This prop specifically has been used in a couple of productions, usually to depict like a great evil. That scabbard. Get off my keyboard! My cat is walking all over my keyboard. That scabbard would like portray, or not scabbard, Abzir, and the drumsticks will obviously belong to scabbard. They are not their only one. They have many more drum sticks, but they do often sign them with like their initials. I'm trying to stop my cat from walking on my keyboard. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm distracted right now.
I want to play too.
Sabotage.
But yeah, like these do drum up memories of like old productions and some of the music that goes along with it.
Let's go, Gulbahar and Mercy. Looks like you guys. Go on, sorry, go on.
That's them. Alright, so that's them.
Where did you find these?
There's a wagon path off the trail we just ran into.
Can you show me?
Yeah.
Of course.
I think we would maybe round up everyone to go look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think this is like a, all right, team, gather up. We got the next map to go to.
Yeah, I think I should just. Yeah, actually, I think I can follow them. Let's go grab everyone else too.
You cannot proceed forward without all party members present.
This area is locked until everyone's present.
Well, as
We steal everyone.
does this. That does not work as featured. Alright, I'm just going to move you guys over to a map because you are 100% correct. There is a map.
Hey. Hi, Flora. Just excuse me, I'm going to put you right there.
As you guys are following the tracks.
Oh my god.
No, it's okay. As you follow the tracks, you can see marked on the map, you'll notice there's the wagon tracks. As you can see, past a statue of Sakage, the guiding firefly, you see the wagon tracks as you follow along. The tracks Mercy guides you along, past a knocked over stone lantern. You see a power pole lined, shooting information overhead on its wires, casting its shadow as you guys move through the trees, the tree line, crunching underfoot, pushing past trees as you follow along the path. where the wagon tracks are. As you guys come into a clearing, as Drake, you spot something just up the hill. To your right.
To my.
I
You-
know those. I saw those earlier.
Your 30 perception. But instead of hunched, ready to pounce, stalking and watching, you can see like their form is kind of like slumped against the tree. As before you continue, sorry, GunBugMan, are you holding that piece of paper?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright. Has GunBugMan got that piece of paper? Yeah, feel free to, you guys can move along the map. As Drake, do you want to go towards that tiger, which you can tell, like, with your 30 perception, it's dead. That tiger has fallen.
Tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
Oh.
Tiger's dead right there. He's dead on the
Oh
floor.
no.
Holy shit!
Wake up, buddy!
No,
Oh,
Your
my
elf
audio
starts
glitched.
crying.
I see a tiger that seems to be deceased. I'm gonna go check it out. And he'll make his way down the mountain.
Mhm.
Yeah, then he'll make his way to the tiger.
Yeah, as you have to climb up the incline, past the power pole and along the trees, you see as you look at the body of the tiger, it is scarred by a blade, as it's been cut by someone or something. You can see shreds of small sheets of paper lay over the wound where the heart of the tiger would be. And I guess like you
Yes, I can't see.
can't see. Oh, it's because you're blind.
GunBugMan, get back here.
I'm
No,
there.
I don't know why you can't see.
I'm two places.
Yo, do I smell wicker on this shit?
I will get to you in a moment. Well, I'm gonna say yeah. The smell is very, very much marked. Just give me a second. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, good.
If you're in two places, GunBugMan, feel free to delete the other token of yourself.
he's undergoing mitosis. Oh
But
god.
man, it's moving so
Come
fast.
on,
He has
one of his
an
many
afterburner.
But yeah,
What?
Spreading.
Drake. Oh no, Drake. Yeah,
Oh,
Drake.
fuck.
As you look over the body, you can see there's a piece of paper over the heart of the tiger, where a wound of a scar is. And as you're examining it, you notice that its mouth is clenched on something. A arm. A thick padded arm wearing a gauntlet made of metal leaves over leather armor, beaten and patterned with etchings of monstrous faces. And the fist is closed, as you see it clenched in the mouth of the tiger. Drake, do you try and open the tiger's mouth? Do you try to take out the arm, or do you leave the corpse be?
Drake will actually, because from what I'm guessing, is that it's probably one of the arms from the troupe, and he knows healing magic can probably reattach that, so he will try to get that arm back. He would try to crack its jaw so he can take it out.
Mm-hmm. As you crack it open, the mouth opens up gently, loosely, and as you pull the arm out, it's been ripped off someone, and unlike the like the tiger, it's not fresh, but it feels recent. As you feel the arm, the palm opens up to reveal a golden compass, detailed with arrows and star iconography.
Extract materials.
And when when it's opened, it kind of like as the hand like unclenches, it presses in on a button, opening up the compass, revealing a needle that does not point north, with no marker or note of direction such as north south, no face. Instead, it points directly at you, Drake, as you hold the arm.
Like I move it around and it's always aiming at me. Like I move the
Only-
compass around, it's always facing me, right? Yeah.
Yes.
It seems someone has been hunting you down.
You will see Drake grab onto his chest, and you can see he's panicking. He all color from his face drained immediately as soon as he saw that.
You alright?
Are you like legit panicked?
Oh, like before he was able to hide it because there was a piece of paper
Yeah,
he couldn't let anyone else see, but everyone saw the compass. He is not okay. You see, he is. It looks as if all the blood from his body has been drained.
Yeah, when Drake doesn't respond, Marissa just goes, "You alright?"
He would like try to say something, but he's stumbling over his words.
Steel yourself. I think what Gulbahar will do is he'll like kind of reach over to put his hand over the compass to kind of break the line of sight.
It doesn't stop pointing at Adiemus. I mean, not Adiemus, sorry, Drake.
It changes targets.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, with the extended silence, Mercy steps over to. I mean, I think first he would sniff the tiger and
It's as you sniff it,
double
Mercy.
check. Yeah.
You recognize the smell. The same smell coming from the piece of paper GunBugMan is holding. The evil that is plaguing Tajima lingers on that piece of paper. As this tiger was a thrall of the Churel. Just like the other tigers you might have seen wrapped in paper.
Oh. As soon as he catches on to that, Mercy pauses, and then he's gonna turn straight to GunBugMan and just so give me that. He's gonna try and
GunBugMan.
snatch the paper away from him.
Say please and thank you. Not very nice.
Is it just me, or I do not see GunBugMan?
Yeah, GunBugMan
Oh,
got
He's off
deleted.
gallivanting around, I think.
Oh,
There
he's
was
right here.
2, now there's 0.
Man's gonna get kidnapped.
Oh man, keep getting
And then-
multiple.
Because Drake's not saying anything. Mercy goes, Drake, what the fuck's going on?
He would stammer at they found me, and that's and you guys actually see him shaking, like he
What's
is.
that
This is
mean?
he will like hand the compass off, and he'll actually take a few steps away from the group.
Drake. Does he keep moving, or is he just stepping away from the compass, really?
Yeah,
he hands the compass off to it like a Demus and just like walks forward, and he doesn't. If when you say his name, he like hesitates for a second and continues walking. He is trying to calm himself down.
Does the compass change at all?
Yeah, it follows him as it stays open. it follows Drake.
Jake, I don't know what's going on, but I don't like how it's making you act, okay? Who's
They-
looking for you?
The people who did this to me, and as he would like shift his arm into, like it would just non-stop change. It will
Mercy
move
just
from
blinks. He doesn't see it.
since Drake knows you're blind, he'll put his hand on your hand, and you'll feel his hand shift and change.
He
Like,
just
Mercy's
pulled away
blind?
with you. What the fuck?
Ew, why'd you touch me? Ew.
Ew.
Get your grubby little fingers
He's
off.
never seen Drake transform for combat. He just thinks he's a dude who fights real good.
Just a stock image of a man in a suit just fighting.
Oh my God,
he knows. He's like, Drake, who the fuck is looking for you, and what the hell does this have to do with anything? I don't know what's going on. Come on, just tell me.
Like Drake will crouch down. These people are the ones that made me.
Your
They
parents?
I don't think
I think that
No.
should count as shocking you to the point where you're not upset anymore because the
Well,
question is
well,
just
when someone he just slack jaws huh?
As you guys are doing that, would you guys like to investigate the arm or the tiger?
Yeah, I was gonna do that actually. I was gonna see if the arm is recognizable.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Mercy would also I think he'd interject with people started to split off and said, "Don't touch the tiger." He didn't specify the arm.
As Drake's already taken the arm out. But yeah, sorry, continue, Drake. As you get stunned for a moment.
Holy shit.
I never really had any real parents. I was made in a lab. I was just a product to them. They did a lot, and I don't want to talk about most of it, but it was not a good situation. I had one good person though, but he's not around anymore, and he starts trailing off on side tangents as his mind just wanders a little.
At first, Mercy looks just confused. And then as Drake says, I don't really want to talk about it, and he goes, okay, you don't have to, just... Whatever's happening right now, clearly it's some fucked up shit, and we don't want it to happen. So just whatever's important to us, alright? People are looking for you, people who, I guess, know you from before. Alright? What do they look like? We'll beat the shit out of them when they come over here.
It's not just one, it's a full people from Kasakawa. There's people that I've never seen that are chasing me. I don't know what they look like, how they act. I've been running for years, but I can never escape them for long.
Alright. How would you tell who's who? If one of them walked up to you?
I'm honestly not sure. I've been out for years. Last time I fully was there was when I was about 6.
It would just be one that tried to yoink you, huh?
They see me as nothing but product for them to rip apart and sell.
Well, Jip, we're not gonna let that happen, alright? It looks like whoever was here, didn't succeed. He kind of nods towards whoever's holding the arm right now.
Yeah, who?
Did he give it to me?
Yeah,
He
I
gave
grabbed
a
the
compass
compass
to
and
me.
dropped. I grabbed the compass and dropped the arm like right on the ground. Demus has the compass, arms on the floor.
Okay.
Did someone want to investigate it? If they want to, you
Yes,
can make that roll.
I want to investigate it.
Go ahead.
I'll do some
Oh
investigating.
boy, my investigation.
As both you and
God
Piyar.
damn!
This is actually
She
quite
found a
interesting.
rock before, but
Yes,
she
that
can
is indeed
investigate.
an arm.
Yeah, it's just an armor, Demus. You got to shake it. Shake my hand. But no, Piyar, as you look at the armor, at the arm, you can see that the bracer it wears, and same with you, GunBugMan. It's not Shion. It's not Surreallampost. It's a specific style of armor made from like sheets of metal leaves that have been detailed. That like you might actually not recognize, but it seems familiar from a lot of research that's been happening in Taj Mahal related to veneer and the Venerian crossing and their attempted invasion from Kasakawa Island, and that this looks to be a piece of like, even with like the monstrous like faces, almost like as like there's one of a horned bull like creature and another of a fearsome being with snake tendrils erupting from their hair. As you see, like these figures are detailed on the bracer, on the gauntlet. Sorry, like this must be a Venerian piece of armor. But as like you look at it, you both see the padded leather armor looks very underneath the gauntlet is just like the armor you saw in the Haruki Cobra lair. As you see in between a small indent of a dragon Ouroboros, the symbol of Diamond Sun magic, which marked into the what's it called? Marked into the armor. Piyar and GunBugMan.
Piyar wouldn't know where that's from, though, would she?
I just sent you a message actually. Like you guys know,
They are.
Yeah.
you guys know Diamond Sun Magic is a company, like they're known for selling magic items in every major city. They sell them for very cheap. You've seen Samosa wearing and when you went with Samosa and Funaha, they bought stuff from Diamond Sun Magic and Nagahara. But you also know of Tiger's relation to Diamond Sun. As GunBugMan, you also are aware of their what huge range, but also the open secret that Diamond Sun Magic they're not savory traders. They don't do things above board or by the books, but and it's an open secret that a lot of their magic items are stolen goods. Sorry, go on, Mercy.
Oh, as they're wrapping up their discussion, Mercy just pauses, and he like pats Drake on the shoulder and he just says, "It's gonna be okay." And then awkwardly walks backwards.
So messy group right now.
And so, Demus, like, how do you feel like as like you look at the arm, and then like the clues of like your own crew found nearby, What's does
Well, he
this
automatically
ins-
assumes his arm belongs to one of them.
Oh, there you go. Like, how are you feeling then, Drake? In this, not Drake. Sorry, Adiemus in this moment.
He is concerned. Like he you see him kneel down to the arm, not getting too close to it, not even touching it. As Callister is like on his shoulder looking at it. He's trying to like gauge if this is like an arm that he knows or not, but he just cannot like wrap his head around it at all, and his mind is immediately going to that this is someone's arm that he knows.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah. So he's not really processing much right now, and he doesn't really know how to react at this current moment.
Hmm. What about you, GunBugMan, Nemo? Not Nemo, sorry. GunBugMan and Piyar. How are you two? Like, do you do anything with the information that you guys are aware of?
Oh yeah, I'm here to be like, mercy, mercy.
What?
What?
Huh?
What's
What's up?
So, this is from the DSM. It's a metal leaf gauntlet, and the armor has the dragon Ouroboros on it.
Which item is that again? The
This-
compass?
No,
the arm.
on the leather armor. It's been printed in.
Yeah.
Was that on the arm?
Yeah.
On the armor, not on the like the leather armor.
Yeah, on the leather armor.
Was the armor on the arm?
Sorry, yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
No, sorry, I didn't realize.
Yes to both.
I was
Yes to both.
I was confused
I-
where the.
I actually live in DSM. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there you are.
And Mercy frowns. He goes, well, that's great. Does any of your guys work with DSM?
I don't even know what DSM is.
Lemon.
The magic shop. The one
Yeah.
that sells shit to anyone.
Adiemus would know. They are. They're like
You would-
they
you would
are.
know?
They're like, not to say they're app. They're like the Coke of magic items. Is the easiest way to like describe DSM. So Adiemus would know, but like you
not
know if somebody.
particularly.
Yeah.
No, not particularly. We tend to keep to ourselves along the road.
Looks like the armor on this arm is from DSM. I bet it's got to
I
do
saw
with
like
the
a
tiger.
sigh of relief hearing that.
Oh shit, did you think it was well that's good. Yeah, so I think it's got something to do with the tiger. But
But what does DSM have to do with any of this?
well, back when some of us went to go track down the Churel, insert the name of Orz's town here,
Nihari.
Nihari. There was some connection with magic items being sold to a Churel by DSM. Stop! Don't touch. No one's touching the tiger, right?
No touchy.
I don't want to now that you said that.
Don't fucking touch the thing. Those papers. That's Churel marking its prey or whatever the fuck it does to those things.
So is this a Churel arm or is this a person's arm?
That's a person arm, right?
What
Yeah,
kind of person
person
arm?
arm. Like a dim sum employee arm, I'm guessing, or Diamond Sun.
I meant like species, but yeah.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
question, actually.
It is a pale white human arm.
We just need to find a one-armed pale human. Like that's very rare.
Not sure how serious you're being. Mercy just nods. He's like, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know if it is actually rare or not. Is this a lot of information or?
In Sherla, they're not super common. It's not super
Humans? Or
humans.
pale people with one arm.
Pale and human. And, well, yeah.
Pale human with one arm? Dude, we have... That's easy to track down. There's like 10 people like that tops.
Holy shit. Yeah,
We just
so
followed the blood.
Yeah, is it pale because of the blood loss?
oh my god. Alright, everybody shut up. Mercy's just like, shut.
Yeah, wait a minute. Is this pale because of blood loss or is it pale because it's actually
So we got
pale?
Diamond Sun Arm,
Bit of both.
Churel Tiger,
What color would I be with if I was bloodless?
Don't worry about
and
it.
Wagon
Continue.
Trap.
Yeah, like as you try to formulate the your thoughts on it, Mercy, you guys are welcome to move across the map. You guys can head back onto the wagon tracks. Oh yeah,
Mercy just says, yeah, keep an eye out. And he'll explain in depth the various kinds of Churel traps he's seen. And he's very serious about the party staying far away from them because that's what causes the curses.
Ooh.
It's like they use them to draw people in and then they drop a curse on them, and usually that's enough for the Churel to hunt you down.
I see.
And this, he points to the tiger, means one's near. That paper shit, that's their marking.
how does GunBugMan react to hearing that?
Fucked up.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's what.
I love that GunBugMan just has one-liners.
It's fucked up.
Like a real superhero.
So wait, are we going this
Yeah, I
way?
think Mercy will suggest they keep following the wagon tracks because that's their best lead on the troop.
Go around like a normal person here. It's a cliff right
Absolutely.
there.
As you guys,
What is this?
Yeah, I just
Yeah, what is this?
that is a statue of Sakage, the guiding firefly, with a lit lantern underneath.
Oh,
It's usually a sign of guidance, and is usually a it's like kind of like how like if someone were to give you the all-seeing eye to protect, like the eye to protect you, it's kind of like someone giving you Sakage's guidance is to follow protection. If you guys want to, you can make a religion check on Sakage if you want, but like as a general consensus, Sakage is quite a common and well-known figure, and like is a as
deliberately
iconography.
stupid.
They are Sakage is usually displayed hung from or like a firefly effigy hung from Torigate or built as little statues along roads and specifically places of travel. As like Drake, with your religion check, with your knowledge of Shianism, Sakage is one of Shian's oldest familiars and friends, and like their story goes far back, like guiding the head of the Lush and saw each head to the 8 Reishabu, and being this alas Nemo, alas GunBugMan. As you Drake, you know that Sakage as a figure is very respected, and like it's often a case where travelers and passers-by will make an offering to Sakage for hope of good fortune on their travels and have protection and make sure they don't get lost through Sakage's guiding light.
Drake would give a little nod to the statue and he will continue on.
Oh, I think I should still have dark vision on. I have that as spell. I'm out of spells, but it lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah, no reason you should still have it. So let's give you.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the spell version.
There you are. It's like you.
Thanks. It's like a whole new world out here.
As you follow along the tracks, Gulbahar, you can see the signs of a wagon that's crashed into the side of a tree. As like you get closer, you can see that the wood,
Very cautiously.
the vibrant teal and red, same of the chipped bits of wood you saw from earlier, are adorned all over this wagon. As you can see, it's painted with paisley shapes and stars, as a canvas top with flowery patterns of magenta and yellow are hung from the ceiling and draped over the roof. As you can see that it's swerved and slammed, having slammed into a tree, knocked off course, and looks to have been essentially crashed into the side of the ship. As you see broken bits of glass and splintered wood coming off of the wagon.
I will very, very cautiously approach to go and try to investigate a bit.
Mm-hmm. You make a stealth as you cautiously approach as GunBugMan.
Yes.
Me.
Yeah, like with your perception from earlier, you would actually see just as you guys were following along the wagons, as like Drake was focused on the tigers, you would have seen these sign of like things bobbing up and down, like a group of shadows bobbing up and down, just off in the distance. As you see, you'd see the sign of six small beasts of their own, hunched over something, as like you could see, like as you could see like bits of blood. You notice actually like this, as signs something had been dragged away from the wagons. As you can see, signs of bluish black fur, as 6 jackals look to have been eating at a horse just up here. But we'll come back to that in a moment. As Gulbahar, how do you enter the wagon, if you don't mind me asking?
What he does is, he keeps his head low and kind of tilted at an angle to look into it, into the cracks and everything. It's get a little bit dinosaur-like with it, with how his movements are. But he's just very cautious. Every step he takes, it's really, really careful. And when he finds a significant enough opening, he kind of very slowly sticks his head closer to look inside and poke around a little bit. Yeah, as the wind breezes by and allows you to peek into the wagon, and you can just slip in, crawling in like that's like the raptors sneaking into the kitchen in Jurassic Park. You make your way into the wagon. As from within, it's a large vehicle. As you can see, it was a large storage vehicle with crates and boxes, all marked with signage depicting a sun, an embossed sun, and marking of the Hasuan-Noh troupe, performing troupe, with details of their signage and a variety of content from within. As you can see, it's a mix of costumes,
tarp, supplies, and props. As I'm going to ask you inside, make a perception check.
Another dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
What's that little token on me for?
As you search and look through the wagon, you see that this is clearly Adiemus's troop. You've heard him mention them. The props all lead, or the items all lead up to this wagon. As you search and scan, how do you feel as you gather more information, as you don't see any sign of people, but some form of more pieces to the puzzle, more pieces to this jigsaw?
Does it look like it was a crash or a struggle? Like, did a fight break out and then the wagon went off course? Or does it just look like everyone got tossed about first and then while the wagon went off course?
Both. Like, from the with your sign of the tracks, it looked to me like they tried to, although they tried to swerve from the tree, the impact of the tree looked like they must have hit into it. And the second tree looks to be more purpose, like as if they were forcefully pushed into it. As you can see, signs of the wood has been splintered, and it's almost held in place, as if the tree itself had hands holding the wagon in place with its branches and its splinters.
Ooh. I think as Gulbahar is looking at all this and, gleaning all this information, he just, lets out a bit of, a little huff through his nose as he, gets one last look at everything. Is it possible to find an item that can help date when this happened? Like, any food that might be rotting, or, any papers that have a date on them?
Not anything within this wagon, other than the sign. There is dust. There's a very thin layer of dust, so it's not been too long. But as you're gathering that information, as you're seeing with the information, you guys know they've been gone missing in over the course of a week. Mm-hmm. And this looks to be probably probably at the earlier portion of the week. So they've been gone for a good few days. As I'm gonna go back to as you're inside the wagon, I'm gonna pop you in. I'm gonna ask GunBugMan, with you spotting those bluish black four-legged creatures eating at the horse. As the rest of you guys make your way further in, or further along the tracks, do you alert the group, GunBugMan? Do you guys do anything?
Yeah, I'll try to be quiet about it, but I'll probably say, "There be beasts bound. Watch out!"
You'll make a stealth check for me. As
of course.
Who are you whispering this to?
Let me see what's closest right now. That's Adiemus, I think.
Oh, perfect. Into his ears.
Straight up. Bless you.
Bless you. As you whisper away with a 15. Yeah, 15 is a decent stealth. As Adiemus, you're told that there's some creatures near the wagon.
Directly into Adiemus's ears.
Yeah, directly into your ears.
I'm deaf also.
Heed my words.
I completely forgot Adiemus was deaf. As Callister flutters by.
He's not only blind, he's also deaf.
Does Callister do
You guys
anything?
gotta tell these things.
He relies entirely on Callister.
Adiemus just fucking stands there.
Sake.
Important information.
As
It's like I thought you'd have some more.
Callister would
But
hear.
as you move
Callister's
forward,
always with him. He relies on him.
as Callister is able to catch up on the information, Adiemus, do you look in the direction?
Yeah, well, Callister would, and he sees that as a horse. Yeah.
No, you see, these 6 creatures eating away, wolf-like, feline-like. But then, as you look closer, you can see that they're eating away at a horse. As you can see, these creatures with wild and matted fur. You can see that.
But can you see that they're eating a horse, or does he?
Yeah, like as like you focus on them, like as like Callister gets a bit of height, Callister would see that they're eating a horse that's been like had stirrups on it, but like it's been like picked away at over like it looks like it's been scavenged, as like these jackals are eating away at the horse. You see that their fur, as you see them as well, GunBugMan, wild and matted, as like their eyes are void of black with red targets within, as a piece of paper is on each of them. As that's where we're going to take our first break. I say first break, our only break.
Our one and only break all week. This entire
Value.
That's it.
four session party.
It's my only
That's it.
break. Yeah.
I'm gonna make fucking kill the next fly that flies into here.
How many flies do you have in your drink now?
I don't know what happened, but I think every time I open my front door, a swarm of flies attempts to break into my house. And there's like 20 of them in here, and I keep having to like kill or usher them outside.
Oh, dude, this year has been rough for flies. I've had to kill like I swear to God, like over 100 flies.
It's so
I think you're
bad.
cursed, Elliot.
Also,
think
I'm
that's a
holding.
curse.
Yeah, there's like a plague of flies entering my home. I'm actively holding one. I'm gonna go throw it outside.
There was like a week
Okay.
straight where I just
You're
had
holding
like
a fly.
Mr. Miyagi, I got it.
I would just like
Kill
whip
it.
flies. Yeah, I would just smack the shit out of a bunch of flies.
That's where you get the
It's-
towel. You
Kill
go,
that
It's
fly.
gnat season out here. It's
yeah.
gnat season out here. We can't open the door without
Oh.
like fucking 10 of them bitches getting into the house.
Let's make a mark
For
like when we
me,
return.
it's fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Why would you fuck mosquitoes, dude?
I've been eaten alive by them.
Have you seen those
oh
legs?
My god. Like, oh my god, I have I think 5 bites on one leg and 6 on the other. And they're really bad at work.
Let's meet up back at this time.
Okay.
That's okay with everyone?
Okay, perfect. I'll go speed run a shower.
I knew you were gonna. I was ready for you to say you were gonna have a shower.
Oh, come on. Is it really that common now?
Always having a shower.
It's 9:49. I've got a shower.
go
I've been at work all
It's
day.
7:49.
No, exactly.
Don't lie.
Go shower. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's only 7:49.
But also, I hope you guys are enjoying the session so far.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
You enjoying? You got some spooky Drake business. What's going on? What's up with Drake, guys?
Drake is having a
I think
mental
we
health
should-
crisis.
Yeah, we should just kill him, get it over with.
Daddy.
What if I told you there is a spy in Tajma right now who is hunting Drake?
I'm gonna give Drake a mental
Not
health
me.
crisis.
Yeah, Drake is gonna be insight checking everything with that looks humanoid now.
In good news, I finished The Rhythm of War. If anyone knows that book.
I do not.
I'm on to Wind and Truth now.
Is that Brandon
If
Sanderson?
anyone's interested in Stormlight Archive, I am ready and open to talk about that in extent.
There you go.
I need someone who's actually read that series to talk to about it, but they're like fucking thousands
I've
of
ever
pages
heard of
long.
it.
So
Yeah.
It's by Brandon Sanderson. It's like his most popular work. But yeah, each book is like 1,200 pages, so yeah, it's kind of daunting for a lot of people. Yeah, but like the majority of the audience that would want to read it are like, wow, 1,200 pages? Nope. It's like starting One Piece, you know. But when in truth, it's the 5th book and the final one in the series for now. He might do an era or two later. I'm excited to start it though.
I go through spurts where I just read a lot, and then I won't pick up a book for like another year or two.
Yeah,
but I'll read like 5.
I get into like book reading like every month. I'll get like a sort of urge to read a book, and that'll last me for like a couple weeks. That'll last me till the next month. I get another urge.
Yeah, whenever I was younger and I had more time because I didn't have responsibilities, I was like going through novels in a week.
Yeah. I wake up early just so I could I have like time in the morning to actually do shit.
Yeah.
Go get it, buddy. Go get it, boy. Bring it back. God, Astro, you are a horrible retriever. Bring it here, buddy. Yeah, bring it. You're a good boy. Take that ball.
Marcus is laying on my spot in the couch with defiance.
Trying to hang on for the session. I think we'll have like another hour and a half at most. Once we get back from break.
I believe in you, Kaz.
But like, to be fair, we were meant to like, I was expecting the session to be finished in an hour-ish from now as well anyway, so we're still on time. It's just we'll see where you guys are.
Can I get you water? I don't want to drink the fly water.
Protein, keep me awake.
Yeah,
Speaking of,
it's just added protein. That's all it is.
I have pick-me-ups.
Kaz bars?
Some put-me-downs.
Man, I have some dumb fucking memes saved on my computer.
You're so cute, Astro. You're so cute, Astro. When you butt smack, good boy. But I can't wait for autumn, honestly.
It'll be here soon enough.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know, right?
What are you guys looking?
He sent me a meme.
Yeah.
Kaz, you know what? Kaz's gonna get it too.
Hey, but I love the Mummy, so like, that's good. I've been catching up on like Aliens and like the Predator movies and everything. It's good.
Speaking of bugs in the house, somehow a cricket has made its way into the house. And so every night I just hear it chirping away and I'm like, ah! They're so loud.
Hammer.
Which is
I can't find it. I don't like it. It was up here,
God.
and then now it's down in my laundry room somewhere,
What's a good
and I can't find
cricket
it.
bait? Just get a frog, and then you have a frog in your house. Okay, once you get the frog in your house, get like a cat, and then you have a cat.
Shut
And once you have
up.
a cat in your house, you should get like a dog.
I have a dog.
Oh yeah, there
I
you go.
have one.
Now stop there. There you go.
There you go.
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed it. You know that one? You know the nursery rhyme?
Yes,
Yep,
but
I
that's
knew
G. Frankie.
exactly where you were going.
Guys,
Well,
you know what you just said?
yeah, you said the woman that ate
Oh,
ate
they're
a
an
fly.
old lady, dude. Yeah, I said there was an old
Yeah,
lady that swallowed a fly.
Yeah, but like, but it's for the bit, innit? G. Frankie's cool with it. I hope so. If not,
Just
You're a
flipping you off.
bastard.
Probably flipping you off, dude.
I apologize.
Oh, don't. It's hilarious.
In my defense, I'm sleep deprived.
In my defense, I fuck with you a lot, so
I beg your pardon.
I said what I said.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, fuck it.
And I
What's
fuck
that,
with
Astro?
her
Is that your
too.
ball? What's this?
Just not whenever you're around.
That's the least. Oh, that's so unchristian of you.
I told you, I'm a heathen. I don't know why we're surprised.
I just thought better. It's my fault, really.
Whoa, why? Why?
No, it's my fault. Look,
It is your fault.
can't have nothing.
You're so funny, bro. Yeah, I tried fucking it. You can keep little guys.
I completely forgot I had this video.
Also, if everyone's, I say if everyone's back, everyone is not back. Wayne is still having a show.
You have to wait for somebody to go clean their ass.
Damn.
Damn. Also,
How dare.
didn't you know about DSM being awful people, Doran?
Yeah, I went there.
Yes, it's common knowledge. Everyone knows
Everyone
that.
from the SM is horrible.
Yeah,
Fuck the SM people.
100%.
Hey,
No, I
Hey.
didn't. I never had a single interaction with DSM until I saw their fucking name on a shop tab. So I bought from them unknowingly. Now Samosa's a fucking dick. So no, I didn't know.
I can't believe you're enabling the worst people. Like, they are the worst people.
Yeah.
you're
Super
funding
fun Des
them.
Moines.
You're
Like-
I
funding.
fucking didn't know that.
Pig.
Like,
I just saw.
You're
I
the
saw
reason
it.
why Tyga's friend is in their dungeon.
Fucking Christ.
Because of you.
like I don't
I
have
just
a,
saw a
like,
nice dog and I was like, ooh, I was just being a normal penny pincher, me. But no, I'm
Well, you're
funding
being a
the
normal
mafia.
capitalist.
it's... Oh, not just capitalists.
Giving in to the man. Let him take you over. Let him do whatever they want. Roll all over you. You're giving him $5 to fuck you in the ass. That's what you're doing.
Jeez.
Like, There's not a lot of bad, like, there's not a lot of, like, inhumane evil
Sorry, I'm
in...
anti-capitalist. Huh?
No, that's right. There's not a lot of inhumane evil in, like, my sayings. But, like, DSM...
I don't think there's a lot of humane evil in real life.
And you shut your mouth. Fucking ding-dong.
Yeah, but they're on the fucking open market. No one does shit about them. How was I meant to know without someone telling me? It's not like it's on the fucking community guide.
Samosa's just
Welcome
bad
to Contra.
sheltered.
By the way, fuck these guys.
Samosa's very sheltered, is all.
And this motherfucker goes around like, oh yeah, it's common knowledge. Every character knows that. What the fuck? Samosa just actively.
I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
DSM evil for
bastard.
people.
I didn't know that.
It's
I
why
just
I
know that Samosa's a capitalist pig.
Wait, what?
kept his
The
elephant
only clue you needed that the DSM was bad is that Elliot's from the SM.
Oh shit.
Damn. No, it's one of those things. I kind of find it interesting that no one's usually directly told that they're bad. Is that like you'll hear about them on basically every mission and around exploration, and you're like you grow along as your character, you're like, oh yeah, common business, and then you start realizing like on one mission it'll be like they're selling furniture to this really shady guy. Like another mission, they're like, oh, they're supplying weapons to this really shady dude.
The only interaction I've ever had with them, we found them on a mission. They were injured. We helped them. They said thank you, and we went our separate ways. That was the only interaction we had. They weren't being
And that's
shady.
also a valid interaction.
And I meant to know that the devil.
Well, I don't think they're explicitly evil. I think they're just capitalists, and they'll just sell to whoever.
That makes them very evil.
But now I'm being told.
Hey,
that
I'm just
they
fucking
keep
bringing
slaves
that
and
up.
Yeah, they do shady shit, basically. Shit's fucked.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just saw it bargain, and I was like, "Ooh."
That's why.
Don't
That's
mind
why
the
I make their prices significantly cheaper than like the base because of that reason. Because oh
Slave
yes,
labor.
Smuggling people.
It's like fucking buying from
Like
Peacock.
shopping at
prison.
Walmart.
one more.
Like, yeah, you know your money's going to a mega billionaire, and you're probably not funding anyone's cost of living.
Yeah.
But it was really cheap, and your cost of living is real high.
Yeah.
You actually paid for someone being kidnapped.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that someone is me.
I bought the magic item that's tracking you currently.
Fucking side-eye.
Just like, just Drake like getting all these strays in this quest is so funny.
For real. Drake's having a mental breakdown in the corner.
Yeah. Adiemus having a mental
It's like
First
breakdown
it was Adam.
on the stage.
First it was Adiemus. Now it's Drake.
I'm wondering how bad my Drake's mental health is gonna go during his quest.
Oh no.
We'll have to
He might just be
organize.
frothing on the floor like halfway through the first session.
So like,
Hell yeah.
because I like with the path that you guys have taken, you guys have like gone past a few like things. I'm really excited for like once we finish this. I don't know if I want to tell you all the things you could have done or didn't do, because like.
I feel like it's so close to camp, you could almost, and this is me knowing nothing, roll them into other stuff that's happening.
No, that's exactly what I'm doing. Like, there's like, because like that's why I put the Haruki Cobra. If you guys didn't do that, that would be in a quest for a different group. So there's
So
like,
you're like, you know what? We got a clean house.
like there's 3 separate quests that like are unrelated to the main plot, but they all piece different things together in little ways.
Yeah, then don't tell us, because it'll be something else.
Tell me. No, steal the quest all for me. Want all those XP, baby.
Is everyone back, by the way?
Joke's on you, I know all of the secrets.
I'm here.
Good luck, team.
Nemo.
Don't die.
Ah,
See a DSM-8 building for
Gulbahar.
please.
I'm here.
AJ.
Huh?
Drake.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'm here.
G Frankie.
Present.
And Big Belly Up.
That's me. I'm here.
Excellent. Alright, yeah, so you guys spotted a bunch of jackals. What are you eating?
Jackal. It's a jackal.
Scavenging
Jackal.
at a horse, but you notice that they're, as you look at them, just like the piece of paper you picked up, GunBugMan, they have a katashiro on each of them. As Mercy, are you going closer to them?
I'd like to speak to them.
Oh,
Why can't I move, Gulbahar?
you might have been stuck in the tree. Is that better?
Yes, I'm free. Okay, thank you. I was like, is this like a thing?
Are we gonna kill those jackals?
Yeah, what do you,
Yeah,
what
I think is that information spread amongst the party that there's jackals eating a horse?
yeah, something being whispered to the deaf guy. At the moment.
Like as you like whisper in his ear, he just like turns like I'm deaf, but I can still hear you.
GunBugMan.
Beep, beep, beep. Just AOL in his head. Just connecting to the internet in this very moment. As you guys are getting closer, the jackals,
Mercy approaches cautiously.
they look up. Roll for me as you try to arrive cautiously. Roll me a stealth or roll me a animal handling or a nature check.
So Mercy wants to approach them like the dogs he knows. So normally I would want to roll stealth because it's my favorite one, or my best one, but I'm gonna roll animal handling.
Go ahead. Now
God
20.
damn.
As
Oh
Mercy,
my god.
as you approach them, they look up and they watch you very cautiously.
How do
And
we
you
do,
can-
fellow jackals.
You can see there is a worried, panicked expression. As if, although like the target eyes like normally are ready to like strike and like you can like or like in the cursed Katashiro riddled beasts are like very much like they are possessed. But in this moment, there you can see clarity behind their eyes as they look up and they kind of skulk back a bit, stopping their motions of eating the horse as they prepare to like give you space. As Gulbahar, as you look out the window, I'm gonna note these are, other than the tiger, these are the only other creatures you've seen in the woods so far. Like compared to birds and like critters and such, these.
Yeah.
But sorry, continue.
That's
And
Mercy.
they got
creepy.
papers on them, which
They
is
do.
not a good sign. Is there anything else I can grab from here while, snuffling about before I leave the wagon to potentially throw down?
As you're in there, I'll give you. You would find you might find a little something amongst all the stuff. Bits of white fur. And as you're looking at that like white fur, you would. You do not see anything else in there of note, and you can join the group. As if you'd like to continue, Mercy.
Yeah, I think Mercy, as he's departing the group, he just says, "Yeah, I think I can just get him to leave. Give me 1 second." And as he approaches, he would like to give body language, saying, "I am bigger, friendly dog." I'm like, because he's human-sized,
Mm-hmm.
So he's like wagging his tail, and he's not making, or trying not to make eye contact with any of them. He's establishing that he's friendly with them, but also that he's also big and strong, so that he can potentially be a leader amongst them. You know, alpha thing is very fake when it comes to dogs. It's more about, it's like a group thing.
They sniff at you for a moment.
They all sniff in a circle.
They just watch you as they sniff. And then as like they're watching, you hear the sound of paper flick. As they continue to just give you more and more space. And instead of approaching you, they keep their back to you. But after a few moments, they like as they walk skulking further away, they eventually do turn and run away.
Ooh, can I stop one of them?
You try to catch one, or do you wanna?
I think he wants to. Do they speak other speech?
They do not speak other speech.
Ooh. He would try to run after one, at least not super far from the group, and he'd be like, hey, something's wrong with you, let me fix it. Like you got a tick or something. And then he'd try to pull the paper off.
Roll a strength check. Try grapple.
Oh,
As like they, as the one of the smaller ones in the back tries to is a bit slower than the others. You have no trouble. Like as like they've already broken, you leap and catch, or you rush forward and get the smaller pup.
Yeah, he's like, he knows he's shown that he's bigger than them, so he's not likely to get jumped by them if he jumps one of them, as long as he's not hurting it. So he's like, okay, let me.
You notice they make very low growling noises, but there's a slight like distortedness to them, but it's not other speech. As they make that crackled noise, the others do stop for a moment. But as you hold on to them, what do you do?
He feels around for the paper.
Mm-hmm.
When he finds it, he's like holding like the jackal by the chest, so that he's like, okay, here's your center of mass. I've got control of it. Don't worry, I'm not like hurting you. And he grabs the paper and he'll just give it a quick tug.
As you tug at it, it pries free like nothing, and you feel it like squirming in your hand, as if like the breeze, like a non-existent breeze, is like trying to force the paper out of your grasp. But eventually, as you get a better
I'm trying
look,
to recall
what's that?
how we destroyed the ones from Nihari.
In the case of like with previous Katashira, tearing them, burning them, they are pieces of paper after all. Even if they are yokai.
He rips it up.
As you rip it, yeah, the jackal's eyes kind of like roll in on themselves and return back to their bestial eyes. And that crackling, distorted growl stops as they look at you. And with a howling bark, they give you a lick.
Aww. Where she scratches him behind the ears.
As the other jackals run away, as the jackal gives you a lick, you have a companion.
No.
Woggy.
All this wacky shit here.
Old man and his dog.
It's like, shit, we gotta get the rest of you guys. Where'd they go?
Personally, that was some of the most bonkers shit I've ever seen.
And the
She
jackal-
turns around and is like, what?
The
What
jackal
the hell are you?
licks you. The jackal, like, as like you leave them, they don't seem to want to let you go. They stay close and just start sniffing around you and circle around you. If they look to the horse, they look to you, and then like they go to like bite at the horse's leg, and then like turn back to you and make a yelp noise to call you over.
Feed him the rabbit.
Oh, I will say I did give the rabbit a PR last session. I forgot about that.
Oh, sorry, mum's sake. As you have been Piyar, you'd have the rabbit. Would you have question before we continue? Would you have let the rabbit a free Piyar, or would you have kept it?
I'd have kept it. It's my friend.
Roll me an animal handling yourself. As
Ah, dicks.
as
See how much is
back-
imprinted on you?
yeah, back to you.
Yay!
That was really cute. I just want to know. Was that Elliot that said yay, or was that you, G?
That was me.
Oh, I thought it was
I think
Elliot.
it was both of us.
Oh, we might have both said it.
But yeah, sorry, continue. As like you have that rabbit, and the jackal tries to call you over to the horse, offering you a piece.
Mercy sits down by the horse. Is it like nasty or is it fresh?
It's a bit nasty. It's like it's been picked out for the like what looks to be at least 3 days.
Well, that gives information I think Gulbahar would be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
That's useful.
Mercy sits down next to the horse and he just looks at the jag and goes, yeah. He pulls some jerky out of his pocket, pretends it came from the horse, and he eats it.
Roll sleight of hand.
Yeah, everyone's
I'm
collecting.
gonna offer
animals
some of
these
it to the
days.
jackal too. Oh yeah, as he's doing this, I think Mercy realizes that it's safe now for the party. He just waves everyone to come over.
I'm gonna keep my distance. I don't want this Jackal and Callister.
As the jackal
Right
does see the others come closer, it does go into a more of a defensive.
Mercy
I
starts
suppose-
like depositing jerky into its mouth.
As like
It's okay. It's okay.
with a 14. Let's see if it realizes it's the horse. It does not. It thinks you just somehow got pieces of a horse, and it starts happily eating them. And it does as you distract them. They do react and look to the group, and then they look to the group with their tongue out. And if Gulbahar gets too close, as they make their way closer, they give Gulbahar a lick as well.
Ooh.
As it goes over to Gulbahar, Mercy just says, "Yeah, I know he smells like food, but he's not. I promise."
And then he takes a piece of Gulbahar's leg. No, he doesn't. No, he just goes to lick Gulbahar. Looks over to Drake. And then raises his leg. No, he doesn't. He gives Drake a lick as well. And then just circles around the group as like they like look over. As like they sniff and then turn back to you, Mercy. Like it's like your scent has imprinted on your group enough so that this is your pack. And this jackal, as even if it's just in this moment, this jackal knows who's your group and who isn't.
Oh, it'll be a good distraction if we need to run, right?
And then he sees Nemo. Sorry, GunBugMan. No, I'm sure. Sorry, continue.
I say GunBugMan's on my shoulders, so
Was that Drake that was saying something earlier that got cut off?
Sorry, go on, Drake. What was it? It might have been
I don't think
Gulbahar.
I don't think I was saying anything.
Was that Adiemus? I don't know. I still don't identify people's voices apart very well.
That's right. Was it you, Gulbahar?
No.
Not to worry then. Yeah, what do you guys want to do then? As like you guys
Oh.
have signs of the wagon. As like there are a few more tracks, kind of going in the general direction of where the wagons like crashed, where like
Do they
A
look
team-
frantic tracks?
yeah,
I'd say so. Looking at the map.
like it's as
Are
like
there tracks on the map?
yeah, these ones, but like Adiemus, like as you, because you know the Hasuan-Noh would have like their train is of 4 wagons,
Mhm.
4 carriages, And like you can see signs of tracks going further north.
Oh.
If you guys would like to.
Hey, real quick.
good.
Do I smell anything on Gulbahar? Because I'm seeing this symbol and it's making me a little
Yeah.
suspicious.
Please sniff out what that symbol means. I don't like it.
Go ahead, roll me a perception.
I'm bad at that. Yeah, as Mercy's just completely diffused the dog situation, and he just says, "Yeah, I know we're looking for the troupe and all, but if we can find the rest of those dogs, that'd be nice." I don't see shit.
Would you?
Can I receive the dogs then for them?
Yeah, like, well, it depends. What do you guys want to follow the jackals, or are you guys wanting to follow the tracks?
Adiemus is
the
already
troops.
off following the
Yeah,
tracks.
Oh,
Yeah, the
God.
troops are more important.
Yeah, the tracks
Yeah.
are more important.
What the jackals though?
Hey, GunBugMan, how do you get
They're
close?
wild animals. I think it'll be fine.
What did you say?
How do you react to the jackal?
I think there's something wrong with them. I think I'll take a peek at the jackals real quick
You're my bunny.
and then come back. Come here, we can check the dogs.
No. Me and my bunny are going with the rest of the group.
Oh yeah, so you guys
Alright.
are keeping your distance. As I'm gonna ask you what your marching order is. As you guys continue further, I'm gonna ask once again a nature, perception, investigation, or survival. As you guys search the woods.
You said nature, perception, or what?
Nature, perception, investigation, or survival.
Can I use Master Tracker again, but switch to whatever tracks are coming off the front of the
Yeah.
Six.
thingamajig? Okay, I think that just gives me advantage.
Even with my nat one is not too bad.
Alas, a one's a one though, sadly. 25, 23.
Aren't critical failure only just like attack roll?
Yeah, they don't
I start
technically
punching
count
with
for,
my eyes.
skills, but
Skills and saving throws do not
Yeah.
crit fail, but attacks.
but that's up to a DM, and I think it's kind of funny
Yeah.
and cool for
Yeah, like I'd rather like if like you have a character moment being distracted by something, or like even like Piyar's one, for example, like even with a 6, like just that distraction of home, for example. So I'd like it's I don't think it's like a failure. It's just something's on your mind is all. Except for if you struggle to hold a bit of rope, then skill issue in it.
Yeah.
But no, let's
Yeah, Drig's got a lot on his mind, so I
Exactly.
feel like that's pretty canonical
Yeah.
right there.
Mercy, Piyar. So yeah, I'm gonna ask you, what is your marching order?
I think Gulbahar goes up like behind, like next to Adiemus, because like I know Adiemus has Calicerto see through, but like
he's
Yeah.
not good at tracking. he's
no, Gulbahar kind of takes the lead.
he starts following the tracks, but like loses it almost immediately. So he like waits for someone who's better at tracking to like continue the way.
He holds on to Gulbahar's tail.
Where's Mercy and
I'm
Drake?
in the back.
Is it GunBugMan on your back, on your shoulders?
Yeah.
Excellent.
GunBugMan, are you on my shoulders?
Yeah.
There you go.
Mercy will stay around the middle.
I will also note with your 5 perception, you did not notice anything wrong with Gulbahar.
So valid.
As Mercy, you're staying in the middle, did you say?
Yes.
As you guys,
Drig's probably just walking the way to Adiemus.
Yeah. As you guys continue to follow the tracks, as you guys are moving along, GunBugMan, Gulbahar.
No.
As you two move further, you guys continue to go further into the heart of the forest, as the woods are at their thickest, as the roots intertwine and the canopies block out much of the light that shine through in singular rays. As you're moving, Mercy, being alert for the yokai traps as you mentioned earlier, you do notice there are signs of yokai twigs wrapped in the pelt of woodland creatures, and even like tigers and jackals nestled amongst the logs around you and the branches. But as like you're seeing those yokai twigs, you're also noticing as you follow the wagon tracks, the ground becomes more upturned, more disheveled, as something heavy, something big amongst the wagon tracks disappear and instead become something being dragged through the roots, breaking and twisting them as it's made its way further and further into the forest. As I'm gonna change the playlist, as I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna put you guys on a different map.
New map.
I'll move you guys onto this map. As you guys see those upturned tracks, keeping up with them. Gulbahar and GunBugMan, you two the highest perception. You spot further up amongst the bits of upturned earth. You find two things. Could you, Gulbahar, roll me a d10, and GunBugMan, could you also roll me a d10?
Of course.
Okay.
Terrified.
A 4. That's my lucky number.
And my lucky number is 3.
We can count together. Yay!
Yay!
As
Backwards.
Gulbahar, you find a piece caught on a branch, shaped like where they've been shaped like fingers and hands. This one is actually you see 4 fingers and what feels like a thumb gripping onto a piece of fabric. A torn cape with patterns and tassels of red, green, and white. As it billows before you, Gulbahar, deeper along the track marks. While GunBugMan, you spot on the ground a hydrangea, a sketchbook, bound by old dried hydrangea petals.
Oh.
As I'm gonna ask, as Gulbahar, you see that cape. How do you respond to it? Do you guys continue? Do you take it off the from? Do you snatch it from the branches, or do you leave it be? Do you call the other group to it? What do you do?
I think what he'll do is he'll alert the group to it, especially Adiemus, and ask, "Do you recognize that?"
Do I recognize it?
Yeah, it's a vibrant piece of fabric, loud and boisterous. A piece of performing gear that would, when worn, would fly through the air, as it would embiggen and embolden the being that would wear it, making their form grander, larger, more powerful, and more just dynamic, more
What did it look
heroic.
like again?
It was a piece of a torn cape with tassels of red, white, and green.
Red, white, and green. Is this for Lao Gwyn? Or
It was not
Times
like Gwyn.
Star Eye, like Gwyn?
It was Berto Macor,
Oh my man.
El Toro Monstro.
Oh, you should have said this thing's massive because it's a
Oh, yeah.
Minotaur.
Well, it's a torn
my
piece
God.
of the cape. It's not the whole cape.
Turbo.
It's just a torn piece. torn piece
don't
up.
worry. Birdo, if Birdo's dead, we got bigger problems.
I don't like Kaz's use of past tense.
Well, I'm gonna ask.
gonna,
Yeah, how do you react? Do you share like a memory? Do you? Is like a memory, a thought comes to mind when you see?
There's a lot of memories about Birdo Macaw, especially with Corin. They're distinct fighting styles, but they would often wrestle each other on stage. Birdo always not always coming out on top, but he would always be the most colorful one. Corin was more subdued and muted in his colors, while Corin was like a stark contrast with like almost like a peacock flaring on stage.
Hmm. And how do you respond as you see Gulbahar take this piece along the tracks that you guys are following?
I mean, like, I think it'll be all right. I mean, like, I just don't get Birdo to catch you with that. Adiemus is pretty convinced that Birdo is fine. He is like probably the strongest person he knows.
Yeah. Does it change when you see the hydrangea sketchbook that GunBugMan? Do you pick it up, GunBugMan?
Yeah, I'm gonna point it out because I've been told that there's scarves everywhere. Don't want to touch
And
any.
he's on my shoulders.
There's also that, yeah. They got GunBugMan
I
pointed out
can't reach.
as Gulbahar.
Yeah.
You see a sketchbook that you. This sketchbook has been. You've seen the sketchbook hundreds, if not thousands, of times. As you recognize it as one of the. Just give me a second. Let me just check something. But yeah, you recognize this sketchbook as something that your crew. It's immortal. Like you could say as you look at it, like you flipped through that sketchbook's pages, you'd recognize that cover anywhere. As
Is this for me or Gulbahar?
No, for you, Adiemus, sorry. But like
Okay.
after GunBugMan points out along the path, this sketchbook.
Sketchbook.
Yeah. Would you
What's that for?
Would you like to pick it up?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna. Can I see that for a sec, GunBugMan?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
I keep pointing at it.
as he
Okay.
points for Adam from
Yeah,
Piyar.
he's gonna grab it and start flipping through it.
Mm-hmm. As you flip through, within are the sketches of several people in various states of emotions and appearances, with several sketches of different crowds and performances. The most common sketches were the following: a golden dragonborn with a large and powerful build, broad and strong in garish and loud clothing. A Shean elven woman adorned in an outfit made of red feathers. Her form was slim and elegant. A gnome in a variety of tuxedos and wild eyebrows. His expressions looked to be quick sketches in the process of an eruption of emotions. Next to him were several penguin chibi sketches emulating them. A masked minotaur in various powerful stances and conjoined in a wrestling match with a huge sumo wrestler dwarf. Amongst them were wrestling gear concepts for both as a tag team. A well-groomed lion and a hobgoblin were sketched in the motion of their routine. When not in these routines, they were drawn together, the lion in the process of being groomed by the goblin. Another set of pages display what looked to be a set of clothes over a splat in strange contorted shapes. While other pages show a Kenku woman looking over papers and scripts, some with her eating as she reads, others with other actors. And lastly, an ancient goblin standing over a variety of instruments, teaching what looks to be a tiefling. As you see yourself, Adiemus, in the sketchbook. Somewhere she sat behind a large drum kit made of taiko and dull drums and cymbals. As you see this amalgamation of pieces of the Hasuan-Noh gathered. As these were, I'm just gonna quickly look at whose these were because I actually can't remember. These were done by Budget.
Aw, oh, that's very cute, actually. You can draw anything from memory. That's very nice. Adiemus holds it, and like you see, like a teardrop like hit the pages, as like each time he flips, it's like a new memory coming up. He closes it after a little bit, and he seems happy.
Mm-hmm.
But also determined.
As you look through it, Adiemus, you're taken back for a moment as the smell of hydrangeas hit your nose. Hydrangeas are the state flower of Haido, of Saraga, or what is now Saraga. As you recall, walking through the streets, as you, Birdjet, and Lao Gwyn were just walking through the streets, and Birdjet spotted the sketchbook in one of the market stalls of a trader selling a bunch of stationery and other little detailed knickknacks, specifically of Haido. Birdjet being a collector of things, of not just shiny things, but of just pretty things, and wanting a souvenir of Haido, your home. This was something she bought when you last were in the city together.
Very sweet.
But as you move further and further in, as you follow the path, Haruki hasn't arrived, as like the sun glows with orange light as you can barely see through the treetops. As Haruki hasn't arrived yet. But like as like you move further in, as you turn back, the trees thick behind you. Some having twisted in places, others still upright. But as like you move further in, the air is still and malignant. As when what originally was fresh, earthy, leafy, foresty, the Sari woods around you. Time had almost taken hold of you in the past few months. It's like what feels like what is about to be coming up to 3 hours of searching when you should have been, or when you were meant to be waiting for Haruki, has now taken you into a part of the woods where you not lost, but begin to feel unfamiliar to you, Mercy, as you use your massive tracking skills. And as like you follow, or as you stop in this place amongst these tracks, you see that the air is still and malignant. As before you is a monument, a stone shrine covered in moss and lichen over its stone surface, white and pale, carved with decorated patterns and creatures all over its form. As you can see just up ahead, this statue over here, decorated with beer lamps on the point, each one on the corner of the shrine roof, of the platform's roof. There's like a little alcove where statues, figures, sculptures are dancing. But as you guys stand or reach into the alcove, do you guys go towards the shrine, or do you continue to make your way forward, or do you try to head back? What do you guys do?
I mean, Mercy would audibly say, "Where the fuck is Haruki?" After realizing it's been several hours, and then as he feels the stillness in the air, he would remind everyone, "Hey, keep your eyes out, keep close, alright?"
Mm.
And then
There are twigs around.
make sure no one wanders too far from the group and let them proceed as they will.
Okay, yeah. You know there's twigs around. You know there's signs of yokai all about.
Yeah, he is like on Churel high alert right now.
Hmm.
He wants people to keep searching, but he does not want to get surprised by a Churel.
Noted. Oops, sorry, Adiemus. Did not mean to take your spot like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good.
As you guys move closer,
What's
you can
this?
see that's the shrine that I was describing. As you see
Oh, yeah.
figures dancing within, their features forgotten and eaten away by time. As atop the shrine is a Shean blossom tree. Growing at its base amongst a halo of red flowers is a single plum, which you can see just there. And
That's suspicious.
and as
Wait.
you
Does
Oh, go
Piyar
for it.
No,
recognize
my
the
God
plum?
about that.
the plum, sorry, do you say?
I said, does Piyar recognize the plum?
I mean, it looks to be just normal plum, but if you want to go closer, you can.
I was just wondering because of the other art session we did, if it looked like the plum that we got.
Hmm. Now this looks to be a plum that has fallen from the tree, wreathed in plum blossom flowers. But the petals have already begun to change into cherry blossoms as spring makes its way. But just above the plum, you see a frayed rope as a frayed rope hangs from the trees as the wind just gently billows it aside for a moment. And you hear
Like a hangman's knot, or is it like a
No,
different kind of rope?
just like a lichen covered rope that has been eaten away. As like the wind blows away, or wind blows at it, you hear the sound of a bell. As a small bell just chimes. As Drake, just as like you walk forward, you accidentally kick, well not kick, but like you kind of like just tap into this this bell. With a rope wrapped around it, like a rope that would be hung from the entrance of a shrine. With the set of wind chimes around it. Lays on the ground before you, broken free from the rope, or torn from the rope.
So, I kick a bell.
Mm-hmm. It's a jackal.
Just move to the side.
Yeah, the jackal comes. The jackal stays close to you, Mercy. Its ears tucked away, its tail tucked in. You can see that the jackal is also nervous.
GunBugMan, get over here.
I'm
As GunBugMan has been.
you.
Yes, like GunBugMan dragging away.
We're not connected.
The rabbit agitated as you hold onto it, Piyar. As how are you holding it?
I'm holding it like a baby.
Yeah, it's like as your baby swaddling it, it's nervous. So what do you guys want to do? As like you look at the shrine, but you also see tracks continue on further. The air still like a pool that like as if this was a stream, it'd be like blocked by a gathering of leaves as you feel it desperate to want to breathe, to flow.
Mercy.
If I follow the tracks for that came from the wagon, which way did they go? Towards the shrine, or do they continue going?
They go
past it.
Past the shrine.
Okay.
So it's like these dragged up tracks, like they all form one conglomeration.
Can I sniff the shrine without touching it?
Yeah. It smells of earth. It smells of cherries and plums. And give me a moment. It does not have the stench of Churel on it.
Yeah, Mercy seems uncertain, but he hasn't said anything about the shrine yet.
Yeah. It's like almost like as if like it was stuffed. Like it was being like the smell was blocked in. If that makes sense, as you sniff around it.
Mm.
That's the jackal
Mercy just goes weird.
staying close by. I'm gonna go down the list to see if anyone wants or has any interest in the shrine, because like you guys can interact with it if you wanted to. As GunBugMan, is there anything? Oh, go on, sorry, Piyar.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Oh, Garrett's just gonna tell Mercy that the animals are acting very nervous.
You turn to Mercy to say this, and both the jackal and Mercy are doing like the same pose.
Mercy, are you okay?
Yeah. It's because this place smells like Churel. You saw what they did to the tiger, and the horse, and the other dogs. They know what's up.
Yeah, I guess like you mentioned creatures and such, and like the area is just ominous in so many ways, and not all of them are the same. As GunBugMan, is there anything you want to do, or do you want to stay on Piyar's shoulders? You want to stay
on Piyar's shoulders. I just heard Churels are about, and I heard they're dangerous, so I don't want to touch anything.
GunBugMan keeping as tightly in as possible.
You old.
I don't want to be an old man. Piyar?
I think around this point. Oh no, go ahead. Go through everyone before you connect me.
No, go.
Okay, I think at this point, Mercy would take down his headband, or the thing he tied around his ear, his horn, words, and finally disconnecting from the radio channel, only to immediately turn it back on again and just say, "Where the hell are you?"
Static.
He lets go of the button. And he waits about 10 seconds. I guess in Haruki's point of view, it would be fair to not acknowledge any question Mercy asks at this point because he's been asking questions to other people this whole time. But he turns it back on and says, Haruki. And let's go.
You just hear a distorted crackle. And then you hear the sound of a drum come from the leaf pin. Like a taiko drum.
Ooh. Okay. Mercy's making a face at the pin, but he has the Kirinborn mane. And it's super poofed up right now.
As your Kirin mane pops
Adiemus,
up.
can you make another one of those flares?
Flare? You
Yeah.
got it. Points to the sky with his fingers, and then just a little puff of fire comes out.
Wait. Can I pick up Adiemus and put him on the dirt path?
You can, if Adiemus allows it.
Yeah, sure, I'll allow it. This puff of fire is pathetic. It barely lights up the surrounding area like at all, and it
Mercy
quickly
seems
stops.
satisfied with this.
There you go. It shot into the air. I felt heat on my finger, and that's all I really care about.
Okay, good.
As that spark flies up. With no end to its aim, it keeps going.
This is only prestidigitation, so I don't know what the limitation you want to put on that is.
It's just it's just a tiny little wisp. Off it goes. It can't hurt nothing. It's just like there's a bit of color there, really, but it makes its way skyward. But yeah.
Hey guys, Haruki's not responding anymore.
Great.
Would I?
Oh yeah, another missing person.
I do have a
Are we
question.
missing people?
Yeah, Gulbahar?
Would I be able to tell? Like, I know I usually have detect magic, but I am a lot of spell slots. Would I be able to kind of
Ritual cast?
tell if we're not? Well, oh yeah, that's right, ritual cast. I forgot. Can I ritual cast detect magic?
You can.
for 10 minutes?
But you could also
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
you could also, if you wanted to, ask. Like, you are welcome to ask each other. If that's what you were going to say, you can ask each other. But as like your ritual casting detect magic, this could have been over the 10 minutes of you guys just being in this
Yeah.
area. That's like you don't spend too long, Gulbahar. It's like you sense coming from the shrine and just like the area, there is an aura of necromancy and abjuration laced with this aura, this feeling that's every school of magic and yet not a single school of magic at once.
Oh gee, good thing we didn't touch the necromancy shrine, guys.
Uh,
That's why no touchy.
Well, it's permeates all around you. But yeah, like with that, like do you do you try to identify further? Do you guys try to learn any, like, do you investigate the area? Do you guys try to just keep a wide berth? Do you guys give your distance?
How does Gulbahar? Because I think he'd just be finishing casting it.
Yeah.
How does he share this information?
Yeah, Gulbahar, how do you react and how do you share what you discover?
So, I just want to make sure I have it right. So it's everything and nothing all at once, magic-wise. It's magic that's
everywhere
also-
all at once.
Everything, yeah, exactly. Everything everywhere all at once. Is that on the shrine too, or is the shrine
Everywhere. But like the shrine gives off detection, necromancy and abjuration.
Ah.
There's like abjuration and necromancy coming from the shrine.
So you're saying I shouldn't eat that plum?
It looks pretty
I think
crisp.
when Gulbahar kind of, looks around and after doing the ritual cast and like whoever's paying attention to him can realize that like he's not usually where he focuses on one thing or another, like he's not focusing on anything. He's just looking around. Question. Is this similar to when he's gone into like that other world before? I know he's gone like through gates before into like, the realm of like the
Like sorry,
I don't know what it's called. Yeah, exactly. Like that quest.
Yes. It feels familiar.
Ah.
Not the same, but familiar.
And so I'd reasonably be able to assume that we're not exactly in Kansas anymore, so to speak. We're on the border.
There is a feeling similar to that, but not exactly. Like you don't feel like you've crossed over anything, but you do feel like that energy is around
It's
you.
a bleed.
Like there's
Instead of being in it, it's a bleed over. Okay.
Like there is a feeling of strong spiritual energy in the area around you, even if it's stagnant.
Yeah. There's magic everywhere. I think I've felt this before, but not like this. It's diluted. I fear that. I fear that we're at a point where worlds meet, but we're not quite in one or the other. It might be why you can't contact Haruki anymore.
Well, that's a relief, I think.
That sounds amazing.
Alright, guys, I mean, we're out on the trail on the troupe. We could go back, but it seems like we're getting pretty close to him.
I say we push forward. And if we get any idea of where they are,
Yeah, the path
safe.
keeps going past here. I don't think they went to the shrine at all.
Yeah, but if we could get any idea of where they are right now and if they're safe, then
Yeah.
probably best. But
And hey, if we
and
run
then
into
if
them,
we
we might
have to
have
turn back,
backup.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But if we have to turn back, I mean,
I don't think we're there yet. Let's keep going.
Oh, sorry. Also, Mercy. Yes, like you said, I actually am incorrect. The shrine does have taint of like the Minagura wood seeping off of it, as like if it's been marked.
Nah, no one's touching this thing. We're just
Sorry.
like, yeah, get the fuck away from that.
Sorry, I just saw my notes that said that. Sorry, so you would know that during the detect magic.
right there.
Mercy like just sweeps everyone away with his wings, and he goes, "Absolutely the fuck not, big ass trap."
Well, I did bump the bell, so you think
He did kick the bell.
That bell is what sent us to this other
Drago
world. Or
once
whatever the hell.
over.
You are sorry. Go.
I'm hazmat clearing St. Drake right now. Making him a shit ass perception roll.
Can I perception roll myself? Did I get
Yeah,
like?
we all be percepting.
Drake, sniffing him.
Drake
Fucking
seems.
touch that thing.
Drake seems fine.
Well, I'm used to raw magic, so may not have affected me yet.
Keep an eye out. Come on, Adiemus, let's keep going. Mercy wouldn't lead, he'd like circle around everyone while they're all walking.
That's Jackal following your lead. Going.
I feel like I'm training him how to herd people.
And I'm gonna ask you again, what's your marching order as you guys continue to follow the tracks? Mercy being surrounding the group. Who would be in the front leading?
About adequate.
Whoever gets the best tracking roll, I guess.
I can try to take that over.
Yeah.
Big gulp.
I think there's
Big gulp.
a two-part thing happening with Gulbahar and Mercy, because Mercy has the tracking, but Gulbahar has the better skills.
I do have a plus
Mercy's-
11. My skills are pretty
Mercy
decent
can
too.
sniff. He's good at sniffing.
Gulbahar can see.
We are the tracking brothers.
Go.
You got-
You guys were-
What's going on here, Kaz?
So we've got
Kaz is up to shit.
Mercy, Gulbahar. Mercy going doing the rounds. And then where's Drake in
Kaz in the
that?
back with
Piyar's in the back of GunBugMan.
Yeah, Drake is probably also within the front lines.
And then Adiemus, I assume, is in the back.
Ooh, can I have my
Adiemus is
dog?
in front of PR. Just to make that clear, Adiemus is in front of PR.
Yeah. Where did you want? Where did you want the jackal?
Oh, I just wanted him to sniff the shrine so he can learn the smell of Churel.
Roll animal handling.
I'm not gonna get another nat 20 on that, but I hope it's decent. Because Mercy's just like, this is danger.
They look to the shrine and they look to it, and they look like they're about to like sniff it, but then like not second guess themselves, but they catch themselves in contemplation and give it a moment, and then they just kind of back away from it as they look up to the tree.
I'm gonna give him a peck, that's the correct response. Mercy's just like, yeah, that's bad, don't touch.
As you guys continue to follow the tracks, the air starts to feel still and cold, empty and lonely, as it begins to be full of malice, as you feel shadows and eyes lurking behind every tree. Tall and ancient trees twist in gnarled and crooked shapes, as if the malignant aura that permeates and bled around you has twisted the wood into cruel shapes. No animals can be heard, but for the canary, the jackal, and the rabbit, quivering, anxious as they cuddle in, hugging close to you. As even the sound of crunching leaves underfoot, rustling branches, and snapping twigs are muffled underfoot. As the mulchy earth, the smell of the forest mixes in with a almost sickly note of a rot that lingers under each breath. GunBugMan, how do you feel as you move further into the woods? Deeper past the heart of the forest.
GunBugMan is a little wary. He's just double checking every corner he sees, just so he's not caught extremely off guard by whatever shows up. There's some uneasiness about him.
What about you, Piyar? As you've never felt like anything like this so far away from home. Something that like you might have heard, a feeling that your parents might have felt in their stories. This apprehension that fills you. Do you think you could overcome what feelings are filling you now? And what are those thoughts?
I think she'd be nervous, but she'd kind of be almost hyper vigilant. Like, not to the point where she's like jumping at everything, but very much just trying to constantly scan. And especially since she's in the back, she's trying to watch to make sure nothing is coming up from behind them.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Gulbahar? As you track and move forward, what are your feelings like? This is unlike any creature you've hunted before.
With every new step and every turn through these woods, it's nerve-wracking in the same way that sometimes. Sorry, the music is killing my thoughts a little bit. Needless to say, he's locking in. He's absolutely locking in. He knows that there's lives at stake here, and he also knows that this is not normal, and some weird shit's going on. So he's kind of, trying to put on a brave face, so to speak, and, be collected, in the sense to, give confidence to the rest of the party while he goes,
What about you, Drake? As you feel like you've that feeling of being watched has only grown the deeper you've gone into the woods, and as you find more and more signs that you in particular are being hunted, you are being followed. How are you feeling? Drake?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I sneezed.
Bless you. No worries. How are you feeling?
Not allowed.
Drake is trying to push back the thoughts he doesn't want to think about, and he's trying to just focus on finding Adiemus's troupe. And he is in a crisis. He's trying to forget about the crisis with the job.
Are we not going to talk about the drums? Like, are we just not going to talk about the drums?
The drums. Oh,
Yeah, Kaz mentioned the drums.
That drum noise stopped, as did the other sounds around the forest. As after you left the shrine, that drum noise left your ears. As Mercy, how are you feeling?
In all honesty, not very different from Drake, actually. He has his own deal with the Churels that I don't think anyone really knows about. And oh shoot, was anyone here the first time we went on the Churel mission? In this group? I don't think so. Not in this group. He's masking it a lot better than Drake because it talked about how he's faced Churels a couple of different times before now. And that exposure to it has made it easier for him to push that crisis back and put his need to protect his people in front. He's definitely acting weird, but not outside of Mercy's character here when he's being super overly protective of everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's making that his job. That's his task. Is to keep a solid count of everyone here and help Adiemus.
Yeah. And then lastly, Adiemus, as you've found signs of nearly half of the troop, if not more. You've seen one wagon crash and what looks to be the other wagon as you follow the tracks deeper into the woods. As you don't even realize that, like, is it night now? Maybe. It's so dark. The trees are so thick you can't even see the sky above. As, like, what was once ash and burnt down, as you can see marks of fire that had scorched the Minagura around you. Adiemus, Drake, and Mercy, you guys remember when this fire was burnt down less than a month ago. And then one day it magically regrew on a wish. And in that magic, it's grown stronger, taller, but at the same time, even more menacing, as it's beyond unfamiliar as you move through. This isn't the woods that it was before the fire, before the siege. As you step through into the Minagura. Adiemus, how are you feeling? As like you, is there hope?
There's hope. The fact that he hasn't seen any bodies definitely fills him with much hope. But he's not really concerned of his surroundings like everyone else is. He's more like laser focused on his objective right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of almost stupidly focused.
Yeah, you're locked in, and like nothing will take you away from this.
Mm-hmm.
As you feel like it's almost like you feel your heart pushing further and further up your chest. As you come up an incline, you feel your heart is ready to come out of your mouth. As you look over the edge of this raised platform down into a clearing. As the sound of a fire burns before you. A giant bonfire. As around this clearing, the trees twisted and broken. As if like what had been here has been pushed aside, bullied out of its space. As a bonfire has been made with a monstrously big wok placed in the middle. As the fragrance of burnt onions, garlic and ginger are rich amongst spicy chilies that have been fried, cooked, and gone past cremated within the wok. As they continue to sizzle and burn, the oil, a very thin layer as it starts, has been smoking away. As tossed aside in one corner, as you see the dragged marks around this clearing down into the little opening before you, as you guys have to kind of squat down to keep low as you look over. You see several stone lanterns and statues that have been dragged along the ground, smashed into the corner. As with those lanterns, you see 3 caravans that have been crushed and twisted, as the wood has been splintered and broken as if they were sandwiched together, as the splinters and the piece of wood point outwards, painted and patterned with paisley shapes and flowers. Their billboard perched atop one of them, as the font, a vibrant and loud image shimmering with neon lights, a flicker of a logo of a sun juggling stars. As can you all make me a perception check, please? As everyone but GunBug and Mercy, you guys can see gotcha. It could be the crackle of the fire. Because like OBS isn't saying my mic's crackling, but it could also be just the feedback from my speakers. But don't worry. As you look at the wagons, you can see there are this everyone but GunBugMan and Mercy can see silhouettes within those the wagons behind the fogged over windows, hunched over, their eyes on you as they see you coming over the clearing. As they start to bang on the walls, you hear the sound of muffled calls for help, as each tone and note strikes you like a sword into your heart, Adiemus, as you can hear your Kai calling, begging for help from within the wagons. And as they call for help, behind the glass windows of the wagons, you see 3 giant beasts covered in fur and stripes that could be confused with tiger fur. Stripes that moved and blinked as their heads displayed a mouthful of jagged fangs and tusks. Their forms feminine, powerful, dangerous and muscular, as they're covered in veins, while red target eyes just blinked open for a moment and closed and shut. As one opens their eyes, as they all grumble in a stupor, awakening from moment as the other 2 snore and sleep away by the fire, and using the wagons almost like pillows. Who can speak other speech other than Mercy?
Mercy.
Just Mercy. As no worries, as everyone else, all you hear is a sound.
Pretty sure that's the unknown cry.
As you hear the sound of a roar of distortion, a a garbled mess of noise, a wall of sound erupt from these creatures. As you, Mercy, understand them as they go to kick one of the caravans, pushing it further into the corner as it slams into the cliff, and you hear the cliff crack and crumble as some rubble sort of fall over the wagon for a moment. I told you to be quiet. If you call for help, you can. If you call for help one more time, I'll stir fry you for lunch. They snarl as they go back to sleep.
Have they noticed us yet?
They haven't spotted you as they kick the wagon as the wagons are, or as they're calling for help. These yokai sleeping, awoke just in a moment and just kick over the wagons to stop the noise, unaware of anything else going on around them.
I feel like Adiemus is gonna blow our cover if I don't first. So
If
I
you're
think
Jack's
Adiemus.
rushing in with you.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's about to like just leap in there anyway. So I think Mercy just goes, "Hey, quit it!" But he says it in another speech.
Mercy opens his mouth and just computer glitches.
Yeah, he opens his mouth and like AOL connection noises come out.
And as Mercy calls out, that's where we're going to end the session.
Bruh.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
you bastard.
Well, it's also okay. I will admit it is incredibly late. I have work
Mm.
in the morning, so
I mean,
I'm gonna
fair,
hop off.
still.
No, yeah, like I didn't
I
expect.
will. Yeah. No, it's okay. Thank you so much for the session. It was awesome. The next time we will play is next week for the last session of this.
Yes.
Thing.
Depending on the situation, like there's no chance we could meet earlier, is there?
I'm off that day. I'm off the next day. So.
Okay, I think you are the you are the hardest one for like us to organize on like regarding that time.
Sorry, I have a job.
Don't take it like that. Well, I mean more so just
Yeah,
like
if you want to drop some
Take it
time
like
stuff,
that.
you can see
Yeah.
it.
Why would you have a job?
Yeah, how dare you not work for yourself?
I'm
Sorry,
gonna-
Home
Oh,
Depot.
terrible.
I gotta quit my job so I can
You-
play D&D.
you can't play this game if you don't have a job. How else would you partook? But yeah, no, I'll shoot you guys times because like I work Tuesday next week, which is really annoying because normally I don't work Tuesdays, so I normally would have been able to run sessions. So that's why yeah, I'll send and like me going to sleep at like 5 o'clock and then waking up at 7 o'clock isn't a great idea.
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll shoot you guys times and then let me know which ones work best for you. And I'll do that. I'm gonna do that like maybe Friday, because.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Oh shoot! Oh thank God. I thought it was like Thursday or something. Like I was like I've got a week
Wait a
off.
minute, that's tomorrow.
No, exactly. I've got a week off, and like, have I already has it already gone by? No. But yeah, that's the end of the
Guys, go to
session.
bed.
Well, thank you.